Dennis is doing Twitter right now.
Great, awesome. And we're live. Hello, everyone. Thank you for waiting. Sorry for keeping you waiting. We have a special guest today with us, Franky and Coen from Netherlands, actually from Ukraine. Hi, guys. How you doing?
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
We're doing Twitter right. We're doing good now.
Yeah, quite fine.
Oh, good, good. I hope you feel well because you guys experienced the Russian rocket attack on Wednesday. It's only 4 days passed since then. How are you feeling, and what are your like general experience about that? Tell me, please.
I think it was Tuesday.
Yeah.
I think it was Tuesday, not Wednesday. But we're doing good now. We of course we it was a big shock, and it was not good. It was terrible, but we had time to come over it and to relax more. And we're already back in the Netherlands, and I think we're doing fine. How about you, Koen?
I'm pretty fine now.
Oh,
Long trip to drive home.
yeah. And you guys got me worried, to be honest. When I knew that you were there in that exact restaurant where the rocket hit, I was kind of worried about you. And when I imagined that you were so lucky to survive that, to stay alive, it worried me.
Yes, it was extreme. We were sitting in the restaurant. We just finished our dinner. Yes, we had just finished our dinner, and we paid the check, and we were still chit-chatting a little bit, and then a very, very big bang. It was extremely hard, and everything came down. Glass went everywhere, and you can't imagine how much pressure there is, because if you would have been standing, I'm sure you would fall over. So we went down as quickly as we could, and we stayed there for a few seconds, and then we tried to find a way out. So first we went to the left.
Yeah, to the left. We cannot go to the left. It was completely blocked with metal and rubbish.
Wood, stones.
Everything was going down, and then another way.
Then we went back actually into the restaurant direction, and there it was a terrible view because there was the complete roof had come down. There we saw terrible things. We made another turn to the right. Koen went again to the door where I thought we cannot go out, and I took a longer road, but it was not blocked. So I was out one of the first. Just before me, there was a lady with a baby. I helped her through. The baby was covered in blood, but the baby luckily survived and is completely okay. And Koen went to the other side. I don't know how it went there exactly.
I have to go over things, under things. And so quickest couple when I was outside, I was looking for Franky. I find him quick. And at that moment, I was looking for other two guests.
We were together with Aljona, you know her as well, the journalist, and she was with the driver. I already saw them, but Koen was nervous for them because he thought that they might be still inside. So I said, they are out. Don't worry, they look okay.
But I still want to look for them for my own eyes.
And then he said, I forgot something in the restaurant. I forgot my phone. And he said, I will go back for my phone. So I shouted, don't go back. But he went back anyway and found his phone on the table.
Wow. Exactly where I left it. Wow. It's really, really strange. Everything is flying all over the place. And your phone is in exactly the same place where it was.
So it was at that moment a lot of screaming, and everything was broken, and even the houses on the apartments on the opposite of the street, which is really quite far away.
I think 30, 40 meters.
Yeah,
at least.
All the glass was broken. On the left side, on the corner, there was something like a shop. All the glass broken. All the cars which were really in front of the restaurant, were completely destroyed. Ours was maybe 50 meters further, 30, 40 meters further, and still heavy damage. We were extremely, extremely lucky to get out. We were extremely lucky because also when we saw later the video which Aljona made from the situation a few days after, we saw that we were only 12 steps for her. So that's maybe 10 meters away from the exact location where dropped the rocket. And it was a Iskander, which is a heavy rocket.
It's a big one.
We were extremely lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were extremely.
Yeah. Okay, guys. What about we show the video that you filmed from the first minutes from the explosion here on the stream, if you don't mind, because I think it might be some kind of disturbing for you, but I know that you feel okay with that, but I need to ask anyway. So
We saw it already a few times after,
Yeah.
so we're
Yeah,
now
of course.
used to it.
Okay, guys. Now let's see it there. So I just wanted to say real quick that I see the gifted memberships. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for the support. And today we're having a fundraiser. We're finishing up the one for the truck today. I really hope we can do it. And we have the new one for El Greco. I will tell you about it a bit later. But don't forget to donate if you have the opportunity or if you want to for the armed forces of Ukraine for the equipment that is needed. So let's watch the video now. Thank you, guys. So these are the first minutes. Aha, this is the longer one. Sorry, we need to watch this one first, but I messed it up. Just a second. I didn't prepare enough, but this one's gonna be better to watch first. So yeah, you can see that everything is in smoke around and the buildings are damaged around the main building.
Yes, this video I made in the first seconds when I got out, because I had the smooth way to go out, not too much blocked. I was out one of the first, except for the people who were on the terrace. I think I might be the second after the lady with the baby.
Yeah. We see people running around. Yeah, we see Coen.
You see how quickly the police carry our location. It was really quick.
Wij gaan niet die kant op.
Yeah. Now we see the footage of the building that was hit by a rocket, I guess.
Yeah, I tell here that I don't have blood, but it was for me.
Yeah, it was your blood.
You first thought that it was somebody else's blood.
Uh-huh. I thought so too when I first saw it, but yeah, it was Coen's blood. Okay, let's see now the other one. I will just make more of it. Yeah, now we see your truck. Coen is driving it. It's damaged too.
Non de kut!
You can actually fast forward a bit. We can see the people dragging
Right,
wounded people.
damaged.
Ja, we are okay. All of us okay. All of us okay.
Put it out of the way for help organizations for and the
At that moment there was also fire in the building in front of the car.
Hey guys, I see you.
I'm okay.
Yeah, Coen hugged Alona and it's a pretty touching moment. And I guess she was shocked and terrified, right?
Ja, er zijn wel doden gevallen, zegt hij.
Yeah.
she was really shocked. She was in a lot of situations before, 15 meters from her artillery, but that's not comparable with this. She said it was extreme. And she was really she was crying and she was really nervous. And and also Sasha. And this actually the other guy is a journalist who was with us a few days before on the left side, who was also standing with us. He was not in the restaurant, but he came very quickly because he lives just a few blocks away. And you see how quickly, and this is also what Russians misuse. They say, look how many militaries. The militaries are now starting to come. You didn't see militaries on the first videos. The militaries are come to help. And in Russian propaganda, they say that it was full of militaries. Look how many militaries. We saw only 2 militaries on that day. Maybe there were a few more that we didn't notice. but it was absolutely not a location where there's a lot of militaries. And you see the car of Sasha is completely damaged, and he went to the hospital a little after, and it was he was quite he was okay, kind of scratches and stuff. Like we had some small, he had a little bit bigger, but nothing serious. All four of us were very lucky, although on the table on the right side from us somebody died, and 2 meters to the right of us you had no chance to survive because there everything came, almost no chance to survive because everything came down there.
The whole roof
Yeah,
this
was
is
coming down.
that's
this is
concrete.
crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy that you both were sitting in that table, on that table, not to the next one.
Yeah, if we left a few minutes earlier, which actually was our plan, we would have been standing with our cars or something. Well, if the car is getting completely destroyed, like the car from Sasha, then I think we had also almost no chance there. But also in the restaurant, you would say you have almost no chance because, only on the left side, so our side, you had chance. On the right side, there came people alive, but they were seriously injured mostly. We were extremely lucky.
Yeah, now we see your damaged car. How bad the damage is? Can you tell us? I see.
We're not sure yet because the window we changed already in Ukraine. That was what looks the most terrible. But on the left side, everything is out of shape. So I don't know if we don't know. We will find out. But we're not worried about that because that's just material.
Yeah.
And we can handle that.
Yeah, of course. Life and health is the most important thing in this case, and being able to, to survive that and to be walking and having all your limbs is also a great thing because
And this
they're
is the day after.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, Frankie.
I was telling that was the day after when we were going from Kramatorsk to Kharkiv, because in Kramatorsk there's almost no people. So we have no chance to repair the car. So and we needed the window to be repaired. So the next morning, actually we were supposed to fry fries for rescue people on another location, but we chose to leave that day. And we went to Kharkiv to make repairment on the window. That was the main thing, so we can drive. So we had, although it's damaged, we had the opportunity to drive the car back to the Netherlands. For us, it's much easier to repair here than over there, of course.
Good. Okay, I wanted to also point out that there were about 52 or 62 people injured during this attack. So have you seen some people? Yeah, of course you have seen some people wounded and injured, and yeah. But what can you tell us about that?
Okay, you
start.
First, when we left from our table, I don't remember that I saw anybody wounded. I heard a lot of screaming. When we looked to the left where we wanted to leave, also not. But when I went back to the right, where was all the concrete had come down, I saw people laying under concrete blocks, and I saw a leg from somebody who had at least a pile of over 1 meter of concrete on top of it, so had no chance to survive. So yes, we saw that, and I think Koen, when he went back to get his phone,
I seen first when I walked back, the first part was all metal structure, and there was one at that moment pulled out. When I go in, I think I see the same with Frankie at the same place, that I see a person. They try to get the person was a man under the concrete away, and I think the most people get injured because of the roof, the concrete roof, and I have a part in my hand when a rocket explodes. This kind of material shoots up this way, shoots everywhere, and if you're in near that part, and this is a little one. I have a bigger one also.
it comes out of the rocket, all kind of metal sharp metal.
I have a couple of things here.
And it's
And that
pretty
is not
heavy,
going-
it must be. Right?
It is not heavy, but
It's sharp.
it is very sharp. Look at this one, points, but it is not going straight, it's going tumbling to somebody. And it can be very big injuries.
We had what is the most difficult we saw afterwards. We saw pictures of the people who died, and 4 of those people we know. We don't know them like we deeply know them, but we have been eating there 4 nights in a row. The person who served us the first day, a guy, he died. 2 girls who have been serving us the last day, they are, I believe, only 14 years old. It's a twin, 2 sisters. They served us that evening, and the girl who we paid on the end of the evening, the check, also she died. And this is for me the most. What I remember the most is that this girl, when we paid by card, and we still wanted to give a tip. And I said, Koen, do you have small money? Because I only have 500 hryvnia
For me the same.
paper, and because we didn't have small money, so I said, okay, you know what? Let's give her the 500, and she has a good day. And this is the last words we said before the Big Bang.
Oh,
And this girl didn't survive, and that is very, very, very. That's not nice to think about.
this is tragic, I must say. And
Yeah.
this wasn't her lucky day, definitely.
No, and she was only 17 years old.
Oh, damn it. So many
Yeah.
young people died there because they were shooting actually the kitchen, I guess, right? The rocket went straight to the
Yeah,
kitchen.
and you hit it exactly. Well, no, not the kitchen, but the pizza oven was kind of open. So it's kitchen, but it's not kitchen. This was the center of the restaurant, kind of. And there exactly came the rocket. So everything, the nearer to there, the less chance to survive. And the employees there were a few older ones, but most of them were young girls and boys, let's say 17, 20 years old, somewhere between that. And the 2 girls are 14 years old. They were very young. They were kids. And if they were somewhere at the back, they had no chance. If they were just serving out on our side, they had a chance. But there on the back, there was.
Yeah, but this
almost
girl
no
was
chance.
serving at our side.
Yeah, but she went to back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She went back.
If she were still near you, near the table, she could survive, I guess.
She could survive. Then it's just a matter of luck, because everything is flying everywhere, like glass and metal, whatever. So there's also a lady, she's Colombian, no, she's Ukrainian, but she worked together with Colombian journalists. She's a writer, and she was actually also on the safe side, but she is in coma now. So I don't know if she's famous, but she was with a famous Colombian writer. They were in our hotel. Actually, our hotel was a small hotel feels very safe, because it was not by big buildings or by military objects or factories or something like that. But there were almost only journalists, a few volunteers, and almost everybody was eating there, because in Kramatorsk there's not so much open. Almost everything is closed. So if you go for food, you have the choice from only a few restaurants, and by far this one was the best. It was cozy. It felt like you did not have the feeling in the restaurant. You really did not have the feeling that you are in a war area. So everybody went there because it was the most pleasant place. So everybody was there. The journalists, the people who have a little bit more to spend, they came there because it was really a nice place. People could smoke shisha there. There was a shisha lounge. So maybe on the next table from us, sometimes there was somebody smoking shisha, and it was a nice place to be. So everybody went there. It was full. Every evening was full.
Yeah. And I actually didn't know that 2 girls, those 14 years old twins, they were actually working there as the waiters. I didn't know that before you told me it right now.
Yeah.
So it's actually, yeah, very tragic. I can actually show the people on the stream a photo of those 2 girls. They were only 14 years old. Yeah. May they rest in peace. Damn Russia. I'm getting so angry every time I hear Ukrainian kids are being killed by Russian rockets and shells. You cannot imagine probably how angry I am. But of
The
course,
girl,
there's what?
she was the girl on the right side. If you watch to the picture,
Yeah.
she was serving us that evening, and the other one we saw the other evenings. Maybe we saw that evening also. I don't know. But the girl on the right, she was serving us that evening. But another girl, we made the payment to, and they both. The other one was 17 years old. I've heard afterwards.
Oh, yeah,
They are 14 years old. So.
yeah, this is the sad stream today, guys. This is how it is today. I mean, it's terrifying, but it's still also I don't know. It's something to be happy about when you know that your friends are surviving such attacks. So there's always hope, and there's not only sorrow and anger in here. There's also hope. There's also some good things you can find in such a terrible event, I guess. But but yeah, of course, it's tragic. First of all, it's tragic and it's outrageous. This must not be happening in 21st century. This is just something that Russia must pay for, definitely. And I guess you guys realize this too, and you stand by the same opinion, right?
Absolutely, and it's a 100%. I can guarantee everybody here it was a civilian object. There were maybe a few soldiers there, but anywhere where you are in the Donbass, there are soldiers. If you hit a supermarket, it's then also with some militaries. If you do it on the market or you do it in the street, it's very simple. Quite a big percentage of the people there is soldier at the moment. At this evening, I did see only 2 soldiers. Maybe there were a few more, but it was on some Russian propaganda. They say that they hit a few hundred Ukrainian soldiers. There were almost no soldiers, so it's absolutely a civilian object. They killed to kill average people, nothing more, nothing less.
It's the pure act of terrorism. They do just the terroristic attacks. There's no I mean they trying to show that it's like them attacking the military object, but we all know you've been there, you've seen it. There's you told me there was 95% civilians there. Only couple of soldiers who were just having dinner there. No meetings, nothing like that. And they are doing this. It's a typical tactics of Russians. They cannot do anything to our army on the battlefield. This is why they're just doing terror. That's it.
Also, Ukrainian soldiers avoid locations like this because they don't want to bring civilians in risk. So if there's a restaurant with a lot of people, normally the soldiers don't come there. Maybe in their free times, a few of them, but normally they do not go there.
I also know that they wear civilian clothes. They don't wear the uniform going there, right?
The few which we saw, they were wearing uniform. That's why we know they're soldiers.
Yeah.
But it's not like they are fully dressed in uniform, but they have the green trousers and the green shirt. But also a lot of average Ukrainian people wear green. It's if I go to the shop now, there's a lot of green to buy.
Yeah.
Probably because of the war.
Yeah, because of the war, because we wanna feel like connected to our army. This is why we sometimes unconsciously dress in green, even if we're civilians. It's something that brings us closer to our soldiers, I guess.
And
That's
also
how I
this
feel.
location,
Yeah.
and also this location is so near to the location from where they shoot the rockets that air alerts are always too late. And also, if air alerts go, there's not so much response about it. I would like to ask you that, Rick. If, let's say, I have 3 questions for you. The first one is, if there's an air alert in Kiev, what do you think? How many percent of the people respond on that?
Oh, I must say that not many, and I'm among of those who won't respond to that, who will continue doing what they doing. Um, and you're getting used to that, unfortunately. If you have air raid sirens every day, at some point you get tired of constantly going somewhere, and you just stay where you are and keep doing what you're doing. I keep working here, though if the rocket hits this building, I guess I won't be able to survive, but
Second question.
Yeah.
Sorry, if this air alert is there and you read that some rockets are going in Kiev direction, what do you think? How many percent then response?
well, maybe just a bit more. Normally, like in my understanding, in my impression, only like 10%, maybe 20% will respond. Like
I agree.
really respond and really go to the shelter. But 10%.
That your air defense is protecting you guys and shooting rockets down. Is it then a big percentage of the people who hide?
Yeah, I guess it's going to be a bigger percentage, especially when you hear rockets flying off. And I actually cannot judge by myself because I'm not a very, how do you call it, responsible person in this case. I will continue doing, but I know a lot of my friends and family who will react to that and who will go to the shelter, maybe not the basement, but at least to some safer place in the apartment. This is why,
Like the
yeah, I cannot judge, to be honest. Yeah, Frankie.
Okay. No, I was asking this because some people are asking us, did you hear air alert? And I cannot guarantee you of if there was an air alarm. I did not notice it. I noticed earlier on the evening an alarm because we were talking about one again, but I really don't know if we had an air alert or not. Some people ask me, and I really don't know because normally if they are, we don't notice them, we don't respond to them at all anymore. Maybe in the future that will change. I'm not sure. But we did not respond on anything, and I'm not even sure if we did hear it.
Uh-huh. So, well, I guess it's a bit different on the east because it's really close to the front line. This is why air alarm is not very accurate. I mean, not at the. It's too fast. I mean,
Correct.
the rocket will fly too fast, and they won't have time to put the air raid siren. This is it, I guess. So, yeah, that's how it is. So you guys also got used to that, right? A bit. And
Yeah.
what do you say?
Yeah, we've been in Kherson last month, a few weeks back. Zaporozhye. In Zaporozhye, people are really nervous at the moment because they are afraid for the power plant. In the other places where we were, actually nobody responded on any air alert.
No.
Zaporozhye also not, but they were talking a lot about it. You don't see people respond anymore.
Yeah, so we are alike in this case. Okay, got it. And
I think also they don't respond on the front.
Yeah, Koen?
They don't respond on the front line because the distance from a rocket to come in is so fast.
Yeah.
Okay, if the rocket goes in the air from that area, but it flies to Kiev, that's 500 kilometers. But from the front line the front line is maybe 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is like it is, and I can tell you one thing: it was civilians only. It was very heavy. It was a lot of people got killed, a lot of people got injured. But it will not change our mind, and it will not change our way of thinking or in our way what we will do. We will keep going on to Ukraine. We will now take maybe 4 or 6 weeks or something off from this and to reorganize our next trip, but we will continue, that's for sure.
Well, I thank you for that, and I actually see that you guys understand everything what is happening, and that this is not changing anything, and that you will keep helping, and I'm really grateful to you for that. Thank you for what you're doing for people. I won't stop
thank you.
thanking you, because you keep doing it, and you're taking a risk, and now this was your first time being shelled and rocket stroke.
Yeah,
right?
the other nearest was 800 meters, so we have never been really near. This was until now the one and only time that it was really
Yeah.
near. Let's
Really
hope
close.
it stays like that. But nobody has to thank us, because for us ourselves it's also nice to do. We like to do it. It is not only firstly it's very nice to do and to see response of people. We know that we will not, with the French fries, give them a lot. Like when we feed them now, they are hungry again in 5-6 hours. But we know that the feeling for the support for them is the main thing. They feel that they have support from far away, from a few people who don't have to be there.
Mhm.
And I think that's the main thing. It's more important than the fries itself, probably.
Yeah. And the response sometimes, they sing for us when we come, and that gives us a feeling from, yeah, they know why we're there. We are support them. We give, of course, a friends and a snack, but they are so happy that we show that we're there. We stand behind them. We listen to the stories they tell.
I think that in the Netherlands, about 98% or something of the people are behind the Ukraine. And the people who are not behind Ukraine is people who don't know about the real situation, or um, they read something somewhere on the internet or something. But I think that most of the people here support Ukraine, and it's nice to make the people feel that this is the case. And I think it makes us feel good. It gives us a good feeling as well. So it's not only that we want to help because we do that for them, but it's all for ourselves. Is it also nice to do?
Yep, that's good. So it's a win-win.
And a smile from a child, a thumb up. It tastes good. Yeah, that's makes us happy and smile back to them.
Yeah, and that's great. And I guess it's very important, this support, this kind of support, to let people know that they are supported, to make them feel like they are supported. So yeah, it's actually the best thing in what you do, I guess. I mean, of course, feeding them is amazing, but as you've said yourselves, this is the best thing probably for them, to feel that they're
Yeah.
supported, that they're heard, and that they've seen, and the world knows what they're going through and they're suffering. And I just
When
wanted
we
to, yeah, Frankie, go on.
Yeah, I just want to say, when we get back to the bombing, there's a lot of bombings everywhere in Ukraine, and today probably also. And if it's a rocket, then it gets in the news. But don't forget how many houses and how many people are hit by artillery, which
Yeah.
not even comes in the news. If now tomorrow somebody dies, let's say in Kherson, because something from artillery, or somewhere in the Donbass, you don't even hear about it. They don't even speak about it. It's not even in the news.
Yes.
We've been in Avdiivka last week, and we've seen this whole town. There's nothing left. Everything is, all the houses are damaged, all of them.
New school,
New
Completely.
school,
completely.
houses, and still people are living there. About 1,700 people are still living in Avdiivka. And we met some people who are deaf, but they stay in Avdiivka just to feed animals. They were so nice people, so extremely nice people, and they are in a town where is bombings every day, still every day.
Hmm.
But you don't read about it because it's artillery.
Yeah, you're totally right. That's what I think about every time I see those news. When like there in Ukraine, we have the news where, like in some channels, we have the news that some town or city or village was bombed again, and like 3 people died here, 5 people died there, and it's every day like 5, 10 times. But we see only numbers. We don't get covered it with photos of destructions, and even here in Ukraine, we don't see the full picture. We kind of realize it, but we still don't see it because there's no. It's not possible to consume that many news. If every story like that was, uh, yeah, exposed there in the news, it will be too many news. It's just how it works. Unfortunately, we cannot see every part of it. Um, that's what it is. And Frank Incon, I just wanted to give some comments to you where people are thanking you. And for example, Caitlin T said, Franky, Coen, you're amazing. I'm so happy you escaped that and that you're safe now. Thank you. And Irene S was saying, Franky and Coen are angels. Anhale was saying, thank you for your work, Franky and Coen. So here more good words for you. Little nice things are important in hard times, said Maria. And guys, by the way, please give us your questions to Frankie and Cohen. You just tag them in the beginning of your messages, like Doc in Paradise just did. So there's a question from Doc to you guys. Frankie and Cohen, the restaurant was supposedly very popular with people who are known on social media. Do you think that had something to do with why that particular place was hit with that mishap?
We were thinking about it. If this was an object for the Russians, but has to do something with war, then the only thing that I could imagine is the journalists that are there, because we know that this evening there were at least 15 to 20 journalists, but we are 100% sure about it. We know. So that could be the reason of the target. I can't say that this is not true. Still, it's ridiculous that they see that as a target, because journalists are not fighting Russia. That could be. I don't know from the people who were on social media active. I don't know about that, but probably you're right about it. But if this is the reason, I can't tell. The only thing I can tell is that, let's say, from the 85, 90 people which probably were inside and outside of the terrace altogether, this were almost all civilians. There are journalists, and there might be people writing negative about Russia in social media. I can't say this. We were also there, and we are also active on the internet, and we're also blaming Russia. It might be a reason. I can't tell. I don't know. We only know that, well, we heard that somebody has been caught, a man who had just a few hours before, or an hour before, given the coordinates of this restaurant to Russian army. I don't know if the story is 100% true, but we know that this guy is arrested.
Yeah. Actually,
there were journalists. There were people.
Yeah. Frankie, tell me.
No, I just want to say that might be a reason. I can't tell. They were there, probably. Journalists were for sure there.
Actually, wanted to talk with you about this man who was correcting, I don't know the word, actually, the English word for that, but he was given Russians the data where to shoot. He was the traitor, either he was a Russian agent. He was captured. This information is true. It was actually posted by our officials, the security service of Ukraine. They posted it. They told us that he was actually given the coordinates to Russians to hit that precise building. And I actually have a theory for you guys. Russians, what they do in their media, their propaganda, they're actually saying that all the Western people, Americans, Europeans, they are their enemies. Either it's civilians or military, they don't care. They just hate every Westerner, every foreigner. They probably were consciously hidden the place full of journalists just because they hate all of them, all of the people who, just value all the freedom and democracy. So this could be the reason, just simply because they hate everyone.
Well, still, from the maybe 85 people, even if there were 20 journalists, then still there were 65 Ukrainians.
Yeah. Of
So
course, they
it was not
hate
mainly
us first of all.
for.
Yeah, sorry, Frankie.
Yeah, but they try to hate make all the Russian people hate Western guys. That's why they make the propaganda to say bad things about Western people and Ukraine people. I don't think that whole of Russia is thinking bad of us. But how more propaganda they hit the people from Russia, they're more going to think that we are bad.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you're right, Koen. But I watch a lot of Russian propaganda, and that's what I think. But of course, I
Yeah.
might be also just partially right. I also wanted to give you the good words from Tone Ottesen. She said, Frankie and Cohn, we are so happy you are alive, so you can continue your good job. Slava Ukraini. Героям слава, Tone. Thank you.
Well, thank you for all those kind words. But to get one more time back on the subject, why they hit this location, we
Yeah.
were just a few days before, we were working and giving away fries on a location also in Kramatorsk. There was a rocket attack 2 weeks ago on Wednesday, and there they hit 5 houses completely destroyed, nothing left over from those houses, and in total 100 houses damaged. 2 people died. In this area were only living nearly only old people. There was no factory in the neighborhood. There was nothing what has to do anything with military, no objects, nothing like that. Then why did they hit that? So they can't cover that with any reason. They can't even. There were really no. There were only civilians, mainly old people. We have been frying fries there. I first didn't want to do it because I thought maybe it's a little bit ridiculous to fry fries to people who just lost relatives. But they convinced us to do it. We went there. We had a great day, and it was a very emotional day because a younger lady who lost her father and her mother was in a hospital, very seriously injured. But she was so happy that we were there. People were really grateful that we were there. They don't need to be grateful, but it gives us the feeling that we were in the right place. There was no reason to hit that location, but we were there. And also there was an old woman. Her house is completely destroyed. She's still looking there every day to find her dog. And everybody knows she will never find the dog because the house is completely destroyed. But she hopes the dog ran away, and she's still looking for the dog. And everybody knows the dog won't come back, and nobody dares to tell her. But then why? What can you imagine for reason? What is to think about for hitting a location like that? So 100% they hit civilian targets on purpose. That's what I want to say. It's not an accident because it happens too often. They hit it on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure about that.
I totally agree with you. So I have a question. We have a lot of new people in here who haven't seen our first co-stream together and then your show. So maybe you will answer to this question just a second. I lost it, but I will find it real quick. Just give me a second. But it was actually about, yeah, here it is. Can you tell us of how you got started with your efforts, guys? Yeah, just the beginning of your
It
way.
started over a year ago when the total war started. And I have a mobile snack bar, which I was not using, a food truck at that time of the year. So the Ukrainian refugees came over the border with Poland, and we decided to go there for one time. I asked Koen, he immediately said yes. We went there for one time, that was what we thought. I gave away their fries and snacks, came back to the Netherlands and thought, no, we have to go again. That we did about 5 times, and then we thought, no, we have to go over the border in Ukraine. We went in the Lviv Oblast, completely safe west side of the country. Then we went
two trips.
Yeah, a few
And
trips.
the third trip around Borjanka, which airpin. That area was really, really needed. We had rows of people, more than 100 meters long, people waiting. You see it by yourself. You visit us there.
On one of those locations, yeah.
And after that, we go east.
We went to Kharkiv, Izum, Zmiev, and then we went to the Donbass, and there we've been now for the third time, I think. Yeah, third time we've been there.
But this time we could have been lower also.
yeah, this time we also went to the south to Kherson area, Zaporozhye, and yeah, we were supposed to do one more day in the Donbass than we did, but we did 8 days, I think, in the Donbass in different locations, all near to the front. And the last times we also went in these areas, and that's what we hope to continue to do. No, we hope the war finishes, but if the war doesn't finish, then we will soon. Then in that time, we will keep doing this.
Yeah, so you're with us until the very end, and I'm again grateful for that. Okay, guys, I actually wanted to ask you, what was your biggest impression? Maybe both of you should tell me your impressions about going to Kherson, and what have you seen there? Have you seen the area that was flooded? The water is back again, and maybe something else. Yeah, tell us about your trip into Kherson.
Okay, our trip to Kherson was firstly not planned, but then we heard about the problems with the water everywhere there. So we decided to go a few days early and to go to Kherson first to see how it is there. So we went to Mykolaiv, and that was our base. And from Mykolaiv, we went to Kherson, but we only worked there 2 days. In the middle of the center of the town, what was the most impressive was that firstly, I saw the main square, which I saw already a few times on the videos and on the news before, when the first Ukrainians came back to deoccupy Kherson. So that was very impressive. Second, what was very impressive was when we already were standing and giving out fries, somebody was telling us on this exact spot where you are now, was a few months ago, was 36 people killed, and there were bodies all over the place. That was very impressive because we didn't know that, and that got only through on that moment. So that was very strange. Third was on the second day.
But also strange is that 4 o'clock, the streets are almost completely empty.
Yeah.
That is really strange. They told us 4 o'clock, you have to go away. But at 4 o'clock, it was really quiet.
Yeah,
nobody
on the street after 4, because as they say, after 4 o'clock the bombings will be more heavy, and it's very strange that that's on certain times. But we heard all the time. We heard the bombings on distance, artillery. I mean, in and out coming. What was impressive. The second day we stopped at 3:30. We stepped into the car and wanted to go in direction of the river. So we went in direction of the river, and it was actually just a few kilometers, just going straight on the road where we were. And then we see a plate like, a sign, "Don't go further." And Koen said, "Let's go further." I said, "No, that's not good."
I'm the dangerous guy from the two.
At that moment. So we asked somebody and said, "No, we shouldn't go there, because there it's really possible that from the other side they see you and you might get hit. It's seriously dangerous." So we turned around. And on the same day, there was a higher ranked military. I don't know what exactly was his function, but we were 2 days on the same spot. And he came to us and he said, "Well, weren't you guys here yesterday also?" "Yes." And he really got angry to the guys who were securing us. Like, how can you make some people go 2 times to the same location? It's very dangerous. Somebody might give coordinates, because when we work, we have a lot of people who come to take the fries. So there's always quite a lot of people, and that makes it a target. And that was also strange. We didn't think about it. And we also decided we will never go 2 times to the same location if we are in this kind of areas. So that was for us the most, and some personal stories from some people. But we did not see from the flooding. We didn't see anything. We saw the river, but from a distance. So we don't know how wide is the river normal, but we saw the river, let's say, from a few hundred meters distance. But we did not see the situation. We just heard personal stories from people.
Got it. Then we'll get to some of the personal stories too. Koen, maybe there was something that impressed you exactly. Maybe you have something to add.
The same like Franky. Honestly, my problem is I don't speak Russian or Ukraine, just the most stories hits Frankie ever, so little stories he tells me. But for me is when I'm doing the giving fries, that is the children. I put a lollipop in our frikandel, in our snack, and you hand it over, and when I put the lollipop in, you give it to them, already a smile, and that kind of moments, or that people eat their French fries and they look at me and they give a thumb up or a big smile. Yeah, that are for me the moments that why I do this.
Old people always hurt.
Yeah.
Like that was actually completely in the west, somewhere near Lviv, and we were giving out fries and snacks, and there was an old man enjoying his fries, and we have like a poster on the window of the food truck, which says who we are and where we're from. And this man started crying because he only from that moment he understood that we came from far away, and he came to hug us and to go in a picture, and he was really emotional. And that's very strange. You see destroyed buildings, that hurts, but it doesn't hurt so much as the wet eyes from somebody who tells you his or her personal story. That's very strange. You see a building that's completely destroyed, it comes in, but it doesn't come in as hard as a personal story from somebody in front of your, in face to face.
Completely, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the main thing what hurts us.
It's always a human touch, a personal experience gives you the hardest of times. I know that. Guys, I also heard some stories, personal stories from people from this war, and it's really hard to listen to them. But yeah, we have a question from Secular Sekai. What are Franky and Coen's plans after the war is over? Much thanks to both of them for all that they do. What are your plans, guys?
Still going. I think when the war is over, there are areas where people still in need.
Yeah.
Just,
that's for the first months, something after the war is over. We think so that people will still be happy with our help. But aside for that, we have our own little restaurants and we have our own personal businesses. And at this moment, they get less attention than they actually need, to be honest. So I think I will absolutely not lose my touch with Ukraine, 100%. I can guarantee that. But I think then we will get a little bit more back to regular life. Same as the Ukrainian people. I think they go slowly back home and they get used to normal life again, and they will just try to live in peace and a little bit more relaxed. Because this is not what you can do for an extreme long time. It's tiring very much.
Yeah,
it's hard. Like in the last trip, it was 16 days. In 16 days, we did almost 7,000 kilometers per car.
Wow.
So 7,000 kilometers, and we had 11 full-time days of work in the same time in 16 days. So it is quite hard. And we are only with two. And this trip, we worked only with two. Sometimes we take people from the street to ask if they want to help us, and we pay them for their service a little bit. But this time we only worked with two.
Oh my God, guys, you need to rest. You really need to rest.
and you remember the first week was the temperature above 30. Just you work at 30 degrees, but we work also with a hot oven.
Yeah.
That comes, and then you want to get fast, give the food out. You have a long row of people. And just the first week was double heavy because of the temperature.
Yeah, I think that the kilometers also killed us because, to be honest, I got back here home yesterday evening and I was empty. Like from Tuesday, we slept 3-4 hours per night. Tuesday we had when the terrible attack happened. After that, of course, we couldn't sleep easily. We spoke with other people. We're waiting for some people to get back to the hotel. Are they alive? Were they in the restaurant? So this kind of talks. So we went to bed maybe at 2:30, 3 o'clock. And at 6 o'clock, I got the first calls from Ukrainian and Dutch journalists who wanted to ask questions. American TV programs asked if they can use our videos. So I started very early in the morning. From every angle came calls. So that day we didn't sleep much. Then we went back to Kharkiv and had to organize things. So that night maybe we slept 7 hours, but all the other nights was only 3-4 hours until we went back home. This night was the first good night with some good sleep.
Oh, damn it!
So a little bit tired.
I really would love you to restore your powers, and I really hope that you will have some days of rest there. Will you, guys?
We try.
That will be okay now. That will be okay now.
Okay. You strike me as such an energetic people. You always are full of energy, and you are so positive. I really love being with you, going out there somewhere in Irpin or Bucha, for example, as we've met there. It's always a pleasure to be around.
But don't forget the people from
People from where?
Dat goed wij zijn.
I said the people of Ukraine give me a lot of energy, or us.
Yeah,
to do this.
You're actually right. We both inspire each other. You guys inspire me, and Ukrainians inspire you. It's so awesome how the exchange of inspiration happens. Guys, I wanted to ask you about the patches. I see the beautiful collection of patches behind of you. Talk about them a bit, please. Show them to us. It looks awesome.
Oh, we have a lot. Okay, we get them from not only from soldiers, but most of them from soldiers. We have our own badge now.
Yeah,
as you know. So in the beginning when we were there, then sometimes there came a soldier and said, "You have a badge for me," and we had nothing to give in return. So we made our own badge with the Dutch lion, our names, Ukrainian flag, Dutch flags, and the fries, as we serve the fries everywhere. And so we changed them to the soldiers. Now they see that we have a lot of them. So very often they come already with the badge and they say,
they want to have this one.
And then we give ours back. But all those badges, all of them, we got personally from somebody. There's badges from just helping organizations.
Yeah.
But also from
drones.
The drone guys.
Drone guys.
We're gonna place the video in a few days online from these guys where we got this from.
From tanks, tank battalions, this one.
Yeah.
And this one is very special.
This one is the most special from the tank battalion because you see in German tank is shown. This is from people who work with the German tanks. And actually
from doctors.
From doctors. This is actually from the mayor of Svatogorsk. We have been working there a few times.
Awesome.
But we have also from soldiers from Bakhmut. This is Bakhmut, I think, if I remember well. I think this one is from soldiers from Bakhmut.
I know that one.
And this one, guys, they take the mines.
Yeah. The sappers. And guys, there's an Edelweiss there. I see the one closer to Koen, the one with the flower on it. Can you please show this one to us? I know it's pretty famous. Yeah, this one. This one. Yeah. Yeah, the white flower.
This? Sorry?
Yeah, the white. Yeah, this one.
And
the Edelweiss. Awesome. Yeah, it's a beautiful one.
It's. And this is from?
Yeah, it's 10th Brigade, if I'm not mistaken. 108. It's two of them that I might be confusing, but yeah, this one is pretty famous.
Because some of them, the people just come to our stand, get the fries, and then they take off the badge. So we don't know from each and every one the story behind it. And also I got mixed up with some. Koen somehow knows this one very well, he said. Not sure.
Can you please hold it here for a bit? ZSU Hub, I guess. Yeah, ZSU Hub. Yeah. This one is actually pretty wise. Well, yeah, and
I'm looking for one. I still have it in the car, actually. We were in Avdiivka and we were accompanied with soldiers who kind of rule the town of Avdiivka at the moment. But I still have that one. This one is very special for us also because we went with these guys a whole day. We have last week. We're going to show the videos later on our social media. So one video is coming from the day that we were to Avdiivka, but we also have one day video when we were with the drone guys. This is very near to Belgorod, very near, and these guys, they showed us how they work, and also near to the Russian guys, very near. We've been with artillery guys, and we were allowed to film and also allowed to show how they use how they shoot the mortars to the enemies. We went as press, so we did not do our work, but they just showed us things. So we can show here that it's really war, and from our own experience, we can tell people what we have seen. You know, Rick, we like to tell here. That's why we have in the wintertime again, and after the summer, our live show, Ukraine Insight. We want to show the people what's going on, but we want to put our own experience, not only from when we heard somebody telling this or this.
Yeah, that's great. So guys, I also have seen the second plate you have there as a smaller one. Can you please show this one to us? I guess it's from police, right?
These are all the different kind of police badges. Yes, actually, we had a few.
This one?
A few we had already a longer time, but when we were in also in Kramatorsk with the other rocket attack, where we worked for those people, there were people that were emotional, and I think they prepared it before because they came on the end of the day and they wanted to give us this. And these are all the different signs from police, from the different areas. I say.
It looks amazing. I see Kyiv. I see, I guess.
Which one is here?
Kharkiv.
This is
Kyiv. Oh, this is really nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of them there. Kherson, yes.
Lviv.
Awesome. Thank you,
Hey,
guys.
it's double.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing it to us. I see people like them and like that you have such a great collection, because patches is something that we like to collect, I must say. All of us. It's a great thing. And of course, everyone see that I have a Franky and Koen's badge here on my microphone. I put it in the beginning of the stream. Franky and Koen can see only my picture. This is why.
On my phone, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, on the phone, Franky can see it. So yeah, they've gifted this one to me when we've seen each other here last time, and I carry it with honor. Thank you, guys. It's an honor to meet you.
You're welcome.
To have this gift from you. Also, Irene was asking, asking me, no, not asking, just saying that you are awesome. Thanks for bringing us Franky and Koen. Yeah, of course, they are my friends, and I'm always happy to see them here. And you guys gotta follow their channel, subscribe to it, because they constantly do updates on their trips there to the occupied territories, where they feed people, and sometimes you can see some rocket strikes like this week. I wish that you have no such videos, guys. Please stay safe. Please don't film any rocket attacks anymore.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really wish you'd be healthy and alive, and all the best to you guys. You're amazing.
Yeah, we hope we'll never get in a situation like last week, and we will take even more care of safety regulations. But I think this was just an unlucky one, because during the day we had taken risks. We were really about 700 meters from the Russians, and earlier in the week, 300 meters we were covered. We had the life vest and the helmets and stuff. But now this was just in a restaurant. We didn't expect it. So I don't see it like we made a mistake or something. But for sure, we will take care. And we want to thank everybody here for support. And thank you, Rick, very much for having us.
Yeah,
in your
guys.
show.
If you still have 5 or 10 minutes, we have some questions from people. So maybe,
Of course, of course.
maybe we will. Yeah, let's ask them. Okay. Tonnet asks me to share the link to your channel, but actually, Tonnet, there's the name of the stream, and there's a tag of Guy's channel, so people can just press the tag and follow the channel. It's that simple. So there's a question from Annie. Annie is actually Ukrainian. She lives in the United States, but she's Ukrainian. She asks you guys, I see a book in your future, the story behind each patch. I will be the first in line for this book. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for your kind hearts. Yeah, it's actually a great idea. What do you think about making a book to make a story of those patches?
I think if that would come a book, it would not only be about the badges, because
of course.
in the
More than just badges. We lost Frankie and Coen. Unfortunately, the connection is not perfect today, but they're rejoining. Yes, we have you back, guys.
Yeah, okay. No, I just want to say, if there would be a book, it would not be only about the badges. But I don't think that we are the persons who would bring out a book. I don't think.
You're not that kind of.
I don't see it happen.
Or somebody else say it. I will write it for you.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay, guys. Maybe I can help you with that in the future. Let's hope that I will have enough connections and resources to make that happen. But I would love to hear your stories from all your trips to Ukraine. This would be interesting to hear. And thank you for a great idea, Annie. We would definitely love to do that in the future. To think about it, at least.
Yeah, on our social media, they see a lot because we made films since the beginning.
Yeah.
That we were.
Yeah, so you can go follow. Actually, Frank and Koen has a pretty big page there on Twitter. They are also there, so you can go there and check them out there. It's Frankie and Coen Into the Breach. All the same name, I guess, everywhere, right, guys?
I guess so. I don't do the Twitter myself, but I assume it's the same name. We use the same name on, if it's TikTok or YouTube or Facebook, it's all the same name. We are Frankie and I is Koen, so Frankie and Koen, they'll find us.
Yep.
They'll find us.
Okay, there was a question from Ann Hill. Can we get a Frankie and Coen patch? Actually, it's pretty limited. But if Frankie and Koen will be sending me a couple, or maybe giving them directly to me, we can make here an auction, and a couple of lucky people will begin those patches. What do you think, guys?
We will give you a few, and you can then yourself decide where to, but not to us. We are okay financially. You can do that and then use the money for whatever project you think is right. So what do you think, Koen? Shall we give 10 badges or something?
We do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then when we get to Ukraine next trip, or do we have to send them to you, Rick?
I guess we can wait until you get to Ukraine. Don't worry about sending them. It's going to be another reason to meet, because this time we couldn't meet because you had been struck by a rocket.
Yeah. On the way back, we were supposed to meet. We were supposed to stay one day in Kiev, before we go further, and then we could have met, but didn't work out this time.
Yeah, life is a bitch, unfortunately. So yeah, sometimes this happens, but next time we'll definitely meet. I'm sure of that. So I won't miss that chance, guys. I will definitely meet with you.
We will.
Yeah.
Most of the times we also do somewhere halfway a location where we serve fries. Like on our way going to Kherson, we also passed Kiev, and we also went to Nizhyn or something it's called. Nizhyn,
yeah.
Nizhyn, and there we served fries for children from 8 till 50 years old. So it was a orphanage for children who were with disabilities, psychic disabilities. But every time on our way up, we probably go somewhere in the middle to have a place where we serve, and that makes the trip for us easier to do. And it can be somewhere near to Kiev. Who knows?
Yeah, that's great. I would look forward to this, definitely. So yeah, I see no more questions that I missed. Maybe I missed something. But I also wanted to ask you a question. What do you think the traitor or the Russian agent, what punishment will be good for that one who corrected the rocket, who gave the coordinates for the rocket? What do you think is gonna be?
Look, I'm against these heavy penalties, but in this case, I could do it myself. I think that doing something like this, the punishment cannot be hard enough. I really won't mind. You can do anything with him. I think as soon as it is a fact, if it's a fact that he has done it,
Yeah,
I think there's no
if it's a proven
border in what they
fact.
can do. Yeah.
Okay, sorry if this question was kind of I don't know, grim, but I don't know, maybe you want to say something um a bit like that is something not said and making us angry. Sorry.
No. We are okay. We are very angry with the Russians who did this, and at this moment we're just very happy that we are alive. And from next year we have 2 birthdays per year because we got a new chance, new life. So we celebrate our birthdays on our regular birthday, and I think we will celebrate
Oh,
our
27th.
birthday. Yeah, I'm thinking about the 28th because I don't want to do it on the day that so many people died. But I think we are entitled now to have 2 birthdays per year
Yeah.
after how lucky we have been to get out there.
Is it gonna be a day after it happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this is better.
29th. Okay, guys, I will remember this
Oh, yeah.
date and I will say you a happy birthday
28th. Yeah,
on
thank you.
29th each year.
28th. Yeah, it happened on the 27th.
So it's 2028. Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit messy with dates. I forget some of them sometimes. Ooh. So, what?
I wish you guys all the best, and we want to thank you once again
Yeah.
for having us. And I think, yeah, everybody should support Ukraine. It made only more clear how right is Ukraine and how wrong is Russia. For us, there's not this little bit of doubt. We've seen it with our own eyes a few times now, and this one was so close. We see it. So,
Yeah, guys.
Slava Ukraine. I don't know what else to say. Slava.
I want to thank you for coming here today, for telling all this experience of yours to us. You guys, what you're doing to our people that support all the support that we mentioned today, that you mentioned today, and I thank you for. I thank you again. I really wish to meet you. And actually, you know what? I want to make a special meeting someday in Donetsk, in the occupied Donetsk, my homeland. When you're gonna go there to feed people, we'll definitely make some special there, because I see one of the patches is a flag, flag of Donetsk. There's a sun there, the black soil and the sun right in the center. Yeah, this is it. This is my homeland's flag, and I wanted to mention this one, and you guys will definitely see each other there too, and we'll have some celebration there, because when my homeland will be deoccupied, and this means the whole Ukraine will be liberated. And I just wanted to thank you and also your country for all the support.
I don't know if you still hear us.
Yeah. Now
we have been 800 meters away from the border of Donetsk city last 1.5 weeks ago. When we were in Avdiivka, we could see from the 9th floor of an apartment which was damaged. We went there with some soldiers, and they showed us with spectacles, and we could have a look at Donetsk. And I know that Ukraine is gaining territory, and I hope the day that Donetsk will be completely free will be soon. And I make the appointment with you, Rick. Then we go there together.
Yeah, this day will definitely
Yeah.
come. This day will definitely come. Okay, guys. Once again, I actually want to say that I'm happy to have such friends. Love you guys, and see you very soon.
Too.
Thank you for coming here.
See you soon. All the best, and everybody, all the best.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Yes, guys. Bye.
Bye, bye, man.
Okay. But we are still here. We're continuing the stream. Our fundraiser, actually the second one, is going. I mean, is just beginning. It's for El Greco, our dear friend, my dear friend, who is currently there in the fight for our country, for our freedom, and he's on the front line since I don't know, since this week. Yeah, this week he went to the front line. Before that, he was kind of training, yes, and now he's engaged into the fight, and he needs our help. He needs the support. Once again, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this first part of the stream, the co-stream with Frank and Coen. They are amazing people, and I really am happy to have this conversation with them, and to to be able to answer your questions to them. I mean, they were able to answer your questions. Yeah, Caitlin T, by the way, now before I forget this, I wanted, we'll get to fundraisers, but first I wanted to say that Caitlin T created let me show it to you, just a second, me on the screen, and there's a folder, there's a folder showing up in here, and some more folders, and it's not how it should be shown, but whatever. These are my folders, and it should be, give me a minute, let me check. It's the sources thing here. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but yeah, we have it in here. This is it, the page, no, not the page, but the browser. Yeah, and I wanted to show you the petition that Caitlin T created. This petition calls for NATO to push NATO to, give pressure on NATO to prevent the nuclear explosion in Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant. This needs to be done, so I call you guys to go there to this. Sorry, I need to open it first. Just give me a minute or a second. Let me check it. Just a second. Okay. By the way, guys, don't forget to give the stream a like. I see 134, but we're definitely able to do 180, for example, right now. We do what? We do likes. They help us receive a bigger engagement. Sorry, guys, I'm tired today. This is why my English isn't perfect. Maybe I was a bit messy during the kind of interview with Frank and Koen. Maybe I was asking something wrong and all that stuff, and I just wanted to mention that I'm tired, and please keep that in mind and note that. And okay, so the petition, let me go to the description. You can see that no, I forgot to put it into description. So give me another minute. I will do that just now. Yes, it's still not here. I wanted to do that, but there's so many things to do before the stream. This is why I forgot to do it. Sorry that that's been kind of a mess, but we'll manage with that. I know, guys, you don't care about that. You care only about what we're talking about, and that we're having these streams and we're helping the armed forces of Ukraine. We'll also be talking about the donations I've already received. I want to thank all of you guys who have sent me those donations. So the link is in here. Let me put it in the chat. Just a second. Here's the link. You see it, right? Yeah, I've put it's change it, and it will redirect you to change.org. And you please go there and sign that petition, because it might help us to make some change. I really hope it will help us make the change. Let's also watch it in here on the screen. Just a second. Let me open it up here in my browser, and the petition should look like this. Yeah, I will show it to you briefly. Briefly? No. As soon as possible, yeah. Here it is. Stop Russia from destroying or damaging the Zaporizhia nuclear power plant. We have 154 signs. Let's make it 1 million someday. I really hope that it begins now and that we will do some change. I really hope for that. So Caitlin T, thank you so much for creating this great initiative. Oh, by the way, Caitlin, I noticed that you have sent me 50 coffees. Thank you so much. It's very generous. You've told me that I've been following your content for a while. Thank you for all your hard work. Slava Ukraini. Героям слава, Caitlin. Thank you so much for the support. This will bring me closer to making this my profession, like making myself a professional blogger, like, and content creator. I'm still having a primary job in IT, and still struggling to find enough time to do the dubbing, and sometimes it's really hard and exhausting when you need to also work there and also try to do your best to make those dubs, to finish them. And this week was pretty tiring, and the next one will be even more exhausting, but I do my best, and I try to provide content as soon as possible, but of course I have my limits, and yeah, that happens. Ooh, okay, you're fine, said Anhil. Thank you, Anhil. So let's get to El Greco. He actually sent us a picture. Let's see. This is him. You see him on the screen. This is my dear friend El Greco. He's serving in one of the units. He asked me not to tell what unit it is, and don't tell much about him and about what he does. But he sent us his photo. We blurred it, and I see he's cute in this one. like a badass cute. That's a nice photo. So what does he need? He and his unit need. That was pretty loud. Sorry. He and his unit need 5 stocks for their rifles. They currently have a shitty stocks, and he told me that they have some some difficulties with that. This is why, for their comfort, for them being healthy, we can buy them 5 stocks. We need 5 stocks. Each of them is around 9 or 10,000 hryvnias, and also he needs a camera. Also, I have a photo of a stock. You see an El Greco's photo. Now you'll see the photo of a stock. Let me find it in here somewhere. I've been sending it to myself, but yes, I again closed the tab, so I just need to put it in here. Yeah, that's it. This stock is for a rifle. Its name is Luthar MBA3 carbine, and this stock will help El Greco and his unit to stay, to shoot better and to be healthy, because a bad stock can actually damage your shoulder and will give you some injuries, maybe small injuries, but it can grow into something bigger later. So you guys know what to do. let's please help El Greco. So the donations were such. Let me mention each and every donation. First donation was from Timothy. He sent this donation the day, yeah, it was yesterday. Thank you so much, Timothy, for generous $300. This helps a lot to close today's fundraiser for the car. You guys remember that we're raising we're raising money for the car for 120th battalion of the armed forces, recon battalion of the armed forces of Ukraine. So we only need to raise 7%. It's only 19,375 hryvnias. It's pretty achievable today. We'll definitely manage to close this one. But let me finally enter my PayPal and mention all the donations we've already received. So first one was from Timothy, $300. Angel sent $40 already yesterday. Thank you so much, Angel. Kevin Mashumeni sent $50. Thank you so much, Kevin. Then Lynn Stefanitsin sent $36. Thank you so much, Lynn. Chris Botton sent $20. And Anne, the Yuki check, as you call yourself in here, Wilk. Thank you so much for $30. And also those $30 were saying Вічна пам'ять двом молодим дівчатам. Annie Yukичik. Yeah, and this is translated like eternal memory to those two young girls. Yeah, those two young 14-year-old girls who died in that terrible terroristic attack of Russians, where Franky and Coen were actually located too, the one that we've heard about today from the from the, how do you call it, from the, in here in Ukraine we say from the lips of the witnesses, yeah, of that. Also, I see Nick here. Nick, hi, how you doing? Nick from End Time Show, that Nick. We are happy to see you here as always. So guys, right now we have $476 for both fundraisers. It's enough to close the first one, but still it's going to be just a tiny bit for El Greco's fundraiser. Second thing that El Greco needs besides the stocks for the rifles is a camera. This camera, you can see it on the screen right now, it's a Nikon, and I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. It costs 32,500 hryvnias. It's pretty expensive, but they need a good zoom, for the recon. This is why they need that camera too. So the whole sum for this fundraiser is 85,000 hryvnias. 5 stocks about 50,000, and about 35,000 camera, because for now we don't know if this price will be the same when we'll be having money raised. But yeah, guys, you know what to do. 85,000, it's 0 hryvnias for now. We'll manage to put some, yeah, it's for now it's not enough to put any money to this fundraiser, only to close the first one, but the stream is still will be going for 2 hours, so I'm sure we'll manage to raise some money for El Greco too. He's my friend, I care about him a lot. This is why this fundraiser is the priority for me. I won't be taking any other fundraisers after we finish the one with pickup truck, so we need to put all of our efforts to raise the money for this one, for El Greco. So guys, please, if you have the ability or wish or the chance to donate, of course it's not like, it's not how do you call it, it will, no one is forcing you, it's not like that. It's just, that this is my friend, and for this one I would be repeating the, how do you call it, repeating my asks, repeating my please, again and again, until we raise the sum. So thank you very much if you still want to donate. All the donations are appreciated. Just a few dollars will be awesome. You know, even $1 makes a change. If every of us will donate just $1, it will already be a bigger sum. You know how it works, guys. Thank you. Okay, doing good, says Nick. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, said also. Got it. Don't forget to like the stream, says Mike. Yeah, guys, please don't forget to like the stream. So here's a camera. Let's move on to the news, probably. Oh, but I gotta run pee just for a minute. Please wait for me, guys. Before that, while I'm gonna be doing a pee break, you gotta watch the video, another one from Franky and Coen's channel. And this is gonna be the one that Alona made for the guys when she went to the restaurant that was attacked by Russian missile. She went there and showed the consequences, the rubble and the memorial that was made there. It's gonna be hard to watch, probably. Sorry, but I guess this is a pretty good video and you should see that. So just a minute, guys. I'm gonna be back in a minute.
Step by step, this is the place where we're sitting, and it's like we speak with you yesterday, Frankie. Like you asked me how many meters. I think yes, you're right, because if we go in, sorry, some guys walking here, step by step. And here is the rocket, where this is the place where they made pizza or sushi here. And I'm turning around and you see the exit. We was very close, and use this door, but it was closed, it was blocked. In this restaurant, I bring the flowers from you. So here's a small memorial I show you. I'm going there. It's very difficult to be here today. You understand it, because I was here. And today it's also very difficult, but I bring the flowers from you guys.
I'm back. Okay, guys, so what do you think about the video? I'm gonna be getting to the chat today much more often than I did on the last stream, for example. I see that we don't have a record number of viewers today. This is why I will be able to communicate with you more and to read your messages. And I like it, to be honest, because having a lot of people on the stream, like hundreds of people on the stream, is awesome. But I miss communicating with you guys. Okay, I just received $5 from Nicholas. Thank you so much, Nicholas. This will help my friend El Greco to get the equipment that he badly needs. And Victoria, thank you so much for $15. Thank you very much, guys. Your donations are appreciated, and this will help us. Okay. Let me get to the messages now. Actually, news are great, but communicating with you is the most important thing for me, guys. Sin, how you doing? Listening and grabbing a coffee. Good to see you all too. Yes, Sin, I'm happy to see you. Victoria, you're welcome. Yes, thank you so much, Victoria, for the donation. You have a great user pick there. It's a yeah, it's a patch of with our coat of arms. I like this one a lot. Okay, Suzanne was also Hubert bought 10 coffees and 5 coffees. Thank you so much, Hubert. By the way, Suzanne, yes, about those $50 that you donated on the previous stream, I still haven't paid it out. I guess I will be no withdrawn it. I will be doing it this week. Yeah, next week on Wednesday, definitely, and I'm gonna donate them to El Greco's fundraiser. Definitely, those $50 will go there already this week. Yes. Let me read your messages, guys. A lot of people dropped off the stream, but it's totally okay. I still see 79 people. I'm happy to see all of you guys and tell me how you're doing. Rick, no, keep it. Hey, I actually you've told me that it is for the fundraiser. This is why. Yeah, it was 75. You told me to keep 25. I'll keep them. And 50 I'll definitely send to El Greco. He needs it much more than I do. So yeah, definitely my friend will be getting those 50. Definitely. Okay. Thanks for having Franky and Coen on, says OCT. Yes. Thank you. Any news on Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant? Yeah, Russians started pulling off their personnel, their Rosatom, that ugly corporation, from Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, and it's a bad sign. That means that they will be, I think they are dedicated to make the terroristic attack. Only US and China could stop them. I'm sure of it. If they are willing to stop that catastrophe, they must call Putin and tell him that bastard should not do that, because they will consider it as a, as using the nuclear weapon. M. Davis says, Rick, tell us something about you, what we don't know. Fun. Interesting. What can I tell you about myself? Some random fact about me. I was trying to drum. Yeah, I learned. I was formed. Unfortunately, not like for the young people, like for kids. They easily learn musical instruments, but I didn't have that great coordination as kids do, and this is why I didn't succeed, and I dropped it, and I never learned how to drum at least one song. So yeah, that's a failure of mine that I'm not proud of, but that's actually a fact about me. But enough about me. Let's talk about Ukraine. Okay, so let me see the messages that I've probably missed. The jar font wasn't accepting my donation, said Hubert. But buy me a coffee worked. So donation is gonna go for the truck too. It's gonna be hard to remember all of this, but I'll try my best. Okay, so $15 now will go to El Greco's fundraiser, the one that is for 5 stocks for the rifles and the camera. We'll definitely do one. For now, we've raised $496. It's far from the the sums that we had on previous 2 streams. It was 1,200. Before that, it was 1,200 again, and the last one was 1,000. Thank you so much for those great results, guys. But any result is actually already a result and a great one. So I'm sure that 500 is actually great. I actually know that I started doing streams much more often. This is why it's getting harder for you to donate every time. So sorry for that, guys. I totally understand everything. And anyway, stream is still not ending, so anything can happen. Rick, you're aware of any propaganda to train those disqualified from military to assist as sappers? There are many medically disqualified who can help. Programs, not propaganda. Yeah, somehow I read it as propaganda. It's actually strange, but yeah, programs. I think, yeah, I think that those programs exist, but I don't know any like, how do you call them? Any exact programs. Yes. Okay, guys. Maybe I wasn't clear about the donations. You can donate to my PayPal, and in the end of the stream, I will be redirecting it all here on the stream. You will see where money go. All that is coming to PayPal gets redirected to the jar, the fundraiser jars right here on the stream, and the progress bars, these two, will update, and you will see everything where the money went. Rick, please buy me a coffee link, says Tana. Yeah, we don't have, probably we don't have Mashumeni here on the stream today. This is why, yeah, and Tana is on vacation. This is why it's probably harder for you guys. Then I'm gonna be sending them again. Give me a second. So, yeah, it's not the one that I need. I'm a bit disorganized today. I'm sorry. And this is why what? Sorry, just a bit tired. So this link for El Greco's fundraiser, monobank link if it works for you. And the other one should be for my PayPal. So my PayPal donations for the truck, it says it goes here. It's all in the description of the stream, by the way, so you can go there and find it there. Here it is. Yes. Oh, Rick, it's a holiday weekend in the US, so maybe fewer people will be on here. Aha, got it, CDY. Thank you for mentioning that. This is why, yeah, because I didn't realize why we have that few people here on the stream today. Maybe not only that, but that's a great explanation to that. Karen says, I'm still listening, guys. Got busy with that. Thank you, Rick, for today's stream. Thank you so much for coming, Karen, and everyone who came today. M. Davis says, big money today for Rick. Not for me, for my friend who's serving our country, who is there on the front line. He's near Bakhmut, and he says that situation is very, very hard in there. They're being shelled by every kind of weapons. And yeah, this is why it's really hard for him. This is why I want to give him the best support, him and his squad. Jet says, Jet, hi, how you doing, bro? Also says holiday in Canada too. What? Oh, it's still not 4th of July. But what holiday, by the way, guys? I'm curious. Wanna take some money from out of country transactions? Probably it might be taken. Some money, yeah. Okay, so let me get the messages that I've maybe missed. Yes, missed. But. I pray for your friend and hope he's safe. Oh yeah, I pray for him too. I really hope that he'll be safe. I hope he has an angel on his side. A good stock makes the difference between hitting your target or missing. Yeah, that's it. Not only injuring you, but also it's about accuracy. You're right. The accuracy must must be better with a better stock. Thank you for pointing it out, Michaels. It's a good point. Blessed went to money jar, no can do. What do you mean, Yvonne? Why Blessed went to money jar? I'm confused by this phrase. Many in USA have Montu off. Tuesdays off. Got it. Okay, let me get to this. Yeah, news on the stream. We're already on the stream. Dude, why am I so tired today? I wonder, and I cannot find the answer, to be honest. Okay, so let me go from the very end, from the very bottom, actually. So here it is. Today, Storm Shadow was fighting the Panzer, the Russian air defense system, anti-rocket system too. So let's see the video. Russians were shooting their air defense rockets into the Storm Shadow. I need to make it slower, actually, like 0.5, somewhere here in the end. The rocket, yeah, you see the Storm Shadow rocket. Actually, come on, it's too slow now. But yeah, here it is. You've seen the rocket there, and it hits. I'm not sure that it hits the air defense system, but you can see that air defense system wasn't able to do anything to Storm Shadow rocket. So yeah, we are blessed by these rockets from United Kingdom. Thank you so much. And France, also France been sending it, and I guess the rockets from France were already used there on the front line to hit the, you know what, to the rear of Russians. Charlie, hi. Rick, my PayPal won't work, so if I buy you some coffees, could you transfer it to the jar? Okay, guys. Yeah, let's say that all the coffees that come today to my Buy Me Coffee will be sent to El Greco's fundraiser. Yes, I just received the $20 from Christine. Thank you so much, Christine. I won't say the second name, but thank you very much. Okay, so yeah, the money I will receive from Buy Me Coffee will go there. Let's do it. Let's do it like this. We'll be sending the money that I'll receive on Buy Me Coffee today to El Greco's fundraiser. Let's do this. So if you want to use that platform, you can donate there. I will be transferring it all to El Greco's on Wednesday when I'll get paid by Buy Me Coffee. Okay. Rick Money Jar wasn't working, but Buy Me Coffee worked. Hubert, yes. I received your donation, so I will be redirecting those money later too. Rick, I dropped Patreon. Yes, Cinnamon, I've seen it. And have you been becoming a member on Buy Me Coffee or not? I'm just curious. It's okay if you are not planning to do it right now. Tanea says, then you have to share the link. I already shared? No, it's in the description of the stream, but okay, I will share it again. Give me a second. You see it in here, and Buy Me Coffee. Yes, here it is. Oh no, you've seen the different one. Here it is. Yeah, Buy Me Coffee. Charlie sent it. Charlie, how you doing? How's your summer going? After you finished all your exams, I hope you're resting. Karen was saying party likes. It's 1491. What do you mean? Party likes. By the way, what do we have here today? 163 likes. Good result, guys. Can we get it to 180? Please. Thank you. Rick, do you think after Ukraine's victory during recovery that bicycles will be an important form of transportation? I'm an old bike tech and have worked on about, 80,000 bikes. I could help mentor. would be awesome, Mr. Nobody. You come to Ukraine, and we'll find you a place to work. Yeah, but I'm not sure. I don't know if it's gonna be like you said, important form of transportation, but I hope so because bicycles are pretty cool, and I ride a bicycle myself, and I like to do it. And of course, I will still drive a car because I like cars, but we'll use a bicycle too. And if I got one made by you, I will be honored, to be honest. Charlie's saying I'm good. Enjoyed the interview with Frankie and Coon. Yeah, Charlie, awesome. I'm happy that they were here with us today. Yvonne, BMAC, Buy Me a Coffee is great. I sent some for Rick, extra for fundraiser, but still good. I love Buy Me a Coffee. Yeah, Buy Me a Coffee is a great platform. Columbus discovered America. In 1492. Okay, got it now. Prince song party like it's 1999. Oh yeah. Cinnamon said PayPal. Aussie, I know how you felt yesterday. Aussie, how you felt yesterday? Oh, by the way, Barry's here. Barry, can you hear me? I don't see a message, but I see Aussie T tagged you and said hello. So hello from me also. Okay, why are we looking at me? We gotta look here. There's a memorial being opened in Bucha today, I guess, or yesterday. It's a memorial for all the victims of the occupation. It's the names of 501 citizen of Bucha who was murdered by Russians. Some of them executed, some of them were killed by shelling, and all that terrible attacks of Russians. Suzanne, I guess it was you, sent 30 coffees and said drink some yourself. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. But I'll see if I want to drink some myself, or maybe I will be sending all of them to my friend El Greco. So Lynn sent another $43. Thank you so much, Lynn. And Catriona sent $10.28. Thank you so much, guys. So right now we have $569.77. Great result. We're moving on. Maybe we'll get more for my friend El Greco. I really will be annoying today, guys. But okay, the memorial. I will go there to that memorial soon, maybe next week, and I will make a video for you guys so you can see it like a bigger picture, probably. So here it is. That's how it looks. It's like, the shelves. It's pretty interesting, and will try to figure out what it symbolizes, why it has such a form, and that's it. So tonight there was not really quiet in Kiev. I could hear some rockets flying off, some air defense rockets, and some explosions in the sky. This is why I couldn't sleep properly. Maybe that's another reason why I'm so tired today, and why can't I, speak normally. CDYK Stra 6. Thank you so much for becoming a stinger. I also thank you guys, everyone who was gifting the memberships today and who was becoming a member yourselves. Yeah, I've seen some. Barry said 30 coffees. Yes, I need 15 right now. It's about 4 a.m. there for Barry in Australia. So yeah, it's pretty late or early now. I don't know how to say it. Water Rick. Oh, Doc, thank you so much. Staying hydrated will help me being more focused, yeah, because I don't feel well right now. Okay, guys. I also wanted maybe to share some stories with you today, but I have such a fog in my brain right now. So let's go with the news. It's gonna be easier. Maybe I will remember something. So now here's a great video. You see, there's four artillery system. The artillery genocide, the genocide of Russian artillery continues, and our army is destroying about 20 or 30 artillery systems every day, and I like to see it. By the way, I just received 20 copies from Susa. It's for El Greco. Thank you so much. And I see another 10 coffees from Charlie. Charlie, thank you very much. Everything is going to El Greco. So that's it. So these four artillery systems on the footage, it's actually the self-propelled artillery systems Msta S. They're not the S, but S, just the letter. Russian systems. They're the best in Russian army, the most modern. They are pretty powerful and they have a lot of them. And they've been located on this video, as you can see. The video is pretty small, but it's gonna be again bigger, and we have just half of the speed. And the HIMARS will be working on them. You can see the HIMARS shooting rockets, and it's been hitting precisely each system. They're started burning. This is why we have that much artillery systems destroyed. You see, one is started burning and Russians are running away from it. The other one is exploding. Russians are still running. The third one is burning. HIMARS is the next level weapon, and I'm so happy that we have it and that our army is destroying artillery systems with such an efficiency. Oh, while I was showing you that video, I see that 5 gifted memberships were given by Suzanne. Thank you so much, Suzanne, for these 5 gifted memberships, and 5 were gifted by Yvonne. Thank you so much, Yvonne Way, for 5 gifted memberships. This is all very appreciated. Mr. Nobody says, Rick, regarding the bicycles, I would self-fund, purchase tools, etc., train technicians. I previously consulted the Canadian Army on the military application of the mountain bike as civilian captain. Okay, by the way, we have actually have an idea for you. What if you go to the Ukrainian consulate there in your country and ask them if Ukrainian army needs your expertise? You can actually probably already help. I've been contacting my friend from Ukrainian army, and he told me that all the applications must be given through the consulate or the how do you call it, embassy, Ukrainian embassy there, the nearest to closest to you, because everything is in secrecy if you want to work for Ukrainian military. And I think even your expertise could be helpful there, because there are some, for example, electrical bikes that are needed there on the front line. So our soldiers will be mobile, like some reconnaissance squads. They do some like, what do you call it? Okay, they just move to positions pretty fast using the bikes. They do some reconnaissance with drones, and they go back again on the bike. So it all might be an idea. So what do you think about that, Mr. Nobody? And thank you for sharing this experience of yours, your personal story with us. It is much appreciated. I really like to know that about you. And Hill says, Rick, El Greco is in the chat. El Greco, where are you? I've missed your message there. Hey, hi guys, thanks for your support. Yes, the jar is still empty, my friend, but we received some donations. I guess we're gonna close the one for the car today because it's been here for some weeks, but we'll definitely have some donations for you today and on Wednesday when I withdraw my money from Buy Me a Coffee, the money that people sent directly for the fundraiser to you. Tane just sent $100.63. Thank you so much, Tane. This makes the sum that we raised today, let me check, is much bigger. Okay, let me check the sum. Okay, so it's 100, no, not 100, $670.40. Great, already a great result. We're getting closer to 1,000. And if we get there, El Greco will receive, I mean, his fundraiser will receive about, about how much? Damn it, Rick's brain work. If we'll get to 1,000, he will receive about 15,000. It's gonna be a great contribution as the goal is 85,000. I won't get the percentage right now, but you know what I mean. So we're not stopping yet. We're gonna be there, and you see, guys, I'm getting more energetic as the sum grows. I'm just so happy that we're able to help the armed forces of Ukraine. And Rick, I'm okay with you ending early, rest, but thank you, Suzanne. But I usually do the longer streams because it gives us the opportunity to raise more money. Yeah, I will be like frank with you. I'm gonna be truthful. I do longer streams because the longer we talk, the more opportunity to support Russian army. What did I just fucking said? Sorry, guys, I misspelled Ukrainian army. Oh my god, my brain is tired. Yeah, to support Ukrainian army today. Um, not today, but every time. Every time we stream longer, there's more opportunity to support the Ukrainian army because Ukrainian army needs our support. All the volunteers, all of you guys who make these donations, and that's how it works. The more work I put into the streams, the more, I guess, not necessarily, but sometimes it gives more result, and it's not for me. It's for the army, and in this case, for my friend, for my good friend, who I love and who I care about. Yeah, I am tired, Doc. Today I feel it better than any previous stream, but we're continuing definitely. Michael says, Rick, when you don't get enough sleep, it affects you. It affects how your memory and brain work and lowers your immune system. Yeah, I know that not sleeping is bad. Cats UA, thanks for becoming a stinger and gifting 5 memberships. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, I know that sleep deprivation gives your immune system a hit. I'm trying to sleep more, but the time when I'm not sleeping, I'm trying to do my best to work on the dubs and on these fundraisers, because to organize a fundraiser there's some preparation. A couple of days might be spent to find some equipment, to know the price, to assemble a jar, to make some photos, to edit the photos, to blur something. It all takes time and work, and yeah, this is the work that is unseen, but it's been done. So yeah, that's it. That takes some powers, and I still have a primary job where I do some also leadership from for the last months, and that's it. That takes a lot of me, and to be honest, this week I felt like I've been burning out just a bit. Those couple of days I felt like I don't want anything. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to uh work or even dub. Yeah. But next day when I had more sleep, I was more energetic, and it felt better. I felt like not that depressed, and yeah, the burning out shit is real. This is why I need to take care of myself too, and probably not being so hard on myself. But it's so hard to not do that when you have some major shit going in your country, and when you care about your soldiers who are actually protecting you and giving you the opportunity to live the life you live. Yeah, I lived a life not under Russian occupation and not killed. I'm alive and I'm healthy and I can do the job I'm doing and do the work to help my country. So thank you very much, Armed Forces of Ukraine, and your your sacrifice, everything you do there. And if you hear me right now, Greco, I really appreciate your sacrifice. I respect you more than I guess anyone from the people I I'm friends with, and you're my role model, man. I won't be lying. So if you hear it, thank you. Thank you for all you're doing, and I wish you a good health, as we do here, as we wish health to soldiers here in Ukraine. It's a greeting here in Ukraine. Soldiers, it's actually something used by soldiers. They greet each other with great health. Yeah. They don't say hi, they say good health. Yeah. Бажаю здоров'я. That translate I wish you health. Yes. So they wish health to each other, and I want to wish health to them. And I've noticed 20 gifted memberships by Karen. Thank you so much, Karen. It is much appreciated. It is very generous. And you guys gotta, activate the automatic memberships receival, that system. Okay. Rick, Michael was saying, are we allowed to know what your primary job is? I will like to say it's just IT. I'm not a programmer, but it's in an IT company. I won't say more because I don't want to disclose myself too much, because we're dealing also with Russian bots and agents, and it might be dangerous for me at some point, because for now we have a channel of 23,000 people, but later it might be bigger and it might attract more attention of some thugs and of some Russian fools, vatniks, and all of those. This is why I won't be telling you much. I already talk much about myself, so yeah. Rick says CDY. We really appreciate how hard you work and that you take this time to raise money. You sacrifice your time with family and friends. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Thank you guys for valuing it and for noticing all that work. And actually, what I care about is not you. Like, you might not be doing many. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to say that supporting me is great, but the armed forces of Ukraine are the priority, and the donations for them are the priority. This is why this is what we gotta think about, and that's it. Thank you for what you do, Rick. Thank you, Angel. What are we buying for El Greco? Asked Doc. Yeah, Doc. I will repeat that. Let me show you. First, it's gonna be 5 stocks. They need 5 stocks that look like this. They are for rifles, and they have shitty ones right now. And this is why the accuracy, as Michael Michaels told us, accuracy is worse. So for the better accuracy, they need these ones. We need 5 of them, and we need a camera for with a 70x zoom to do a better reconnaissance. Nikon camera like this one, for example. And yeah, this is it. The camera and 5 stocks of, so we need approximately 85,000. If it's going to be more, Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna be buying some cheaper stocks, for example, the price varies. Yeah, the price differs from um, 8,000 and a half to 10,000. If we're gonna be buying some cheaper stocks, well, if we'll find some better proposition, we'll definitely do what? We will definitely uh, El Greco will find the use for those money because they need a lot of stuff there. For example, no, as far as I know, some of the guys there of their units they raise for the drone, so maybe he will help them, or maybe he will buy some materials or fluids for the rifle because rifle is need to be constantly clean, and those things, those fluids and cleaning materials, they all cost money too. And he told me the prices. Oh my god, I couldn't imagine that they are so expensive. So yeah, we will El Greco will definitely find where to use. Um, it could be from 3 to 5,000 maximum. I don't think we will overdo the sum. 1,000 hryvnias, of course, that will overdo the sum. Yeah, so El Greco is actually replying to you himself. Doc, rifles we received have shitty stocks and I want to replace them with adjustable cheeks. Yeah, it's actually awesome. So, cheeks, nice new word now. Thank you, El Greco. So we all are explaining it to you guys, so now you know again. You hear again what we're raising money for. That's great. Okay. What did I miss? Yeah, like everyone started replying to Doc. Now Doc has 5 messages about that and me explaining again. Okay. Rick, Omega's third vitamin C, fresh salad, apples, fish, vitamin B12. Thank you. Good advice. Mr. Nobody, Rick, I don't know if my wife would let me go right away. I trained a platoon of soldiers and gave them the foundation for reconnaissance, convert applications, peacekeepers later used in Bosnia. Wow, that's cool. That's interesting. So you also have some military experience. Okay, that's cool. What else did I miss? Oh, yeah, and I have allergies getting worse when I'm not sleeping enough. That's it. Yeah, this is why I'm constantly rubbing my nose. Sorry for that, guys. But it's itching. Also, $60 from Cinnamon. Thank you so much, Cinnamon, for your regular donation. So now, thanks to you, we have $730 on my PayPal and 40 cents. Yes, and the money on Buy Me a Coffee, we can actually count that. Yeah, we can actually count that. Let me check. Now let me show it to you right now, because if I refresh the page, we will see all the donations in here listed. So let me check. 20 coffees for El Greco. Charlie said 10, sent 10, so it's 30. Now drink some yourself, but no, I'm sending these ones to El Greco too, so it's $60. Minus, I guess, everything minus 5% from Buy Me Coffee, but maybe I'll add my money to that too. 5 coffees from Miriam, 10 coffees from Hubert. Every little bit helps. Slava Ukraini, Heroям Slava. And for stocks, love from Canada, Hubert sent another 5 coffees. Caitlin T sent 50 coffees today. I'll put these 50 there too. I know this was before I announced that I'm sending all the coffees, but I want to add these $50 too. So it's 55, 65, 70. 100, 130 here on Buy Me a Coffee. Amazing, guys. Minus about $10, maybe even more, maybe $15 that will be taken by Buy Me Coffee as a percentage. But yeah, it's a great help. So it's about, we're getting closer to 1,000. These 115 will be sent later, I guess on Wednesday, when I'm gonna be able to withdraw those money. John Polter says, Rick, the essentials are getting enough rest and good food in its gas in the tank, mentally, spiritually, and physically. Prayers for you. Thank you so much. But unfortunately, the time is very fast paced. I mean, the times we live here in Ukraine, times we live in, probably it's going to be right way to say it. Oh, the something is happening. The pace of life is so fast that I'm not getting in that pace, and sometimes it's getting faster than I can function. I have my limits. So yeah, I gotta think of making a probably 2-week break or something like that to rest, but I don't know when. There's so much work to do yet. I don't want to rest, to be honest. I work, but I know that it's bad for my health, bad for my mentality too. Okay, Lynn was saying Aussie on other stream. I didn't have the link to the stream. You talking amongst yourselves, guys? Okay. So 10,000 hryvnia is approximately 273 US dollars. Yeah, I guess so. Let me let me divide it. So 10,000 hryvnias must be divided for 36 hryvnias and 56.86. So yeah, it's $273 and 46 cents. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And Annie, this is it. So yeah, today Timothy himself alone was sending an impressive to around more than 10,000 hryvnias, and you guys, every donation is very appreciated, and yeah, in some they make a great contribution, sorry, bution, if I say it with an accent. So Tane just sent another $108.50. Tane, thank you so much. You're very generous, as always. More than $200 every stream. Thank you so much. For El Greco. So on my PayPal, we currently have $838.90. Great result, guys. Okay, so Mike L was saying there's a full color night vision camera made in US that Ukraine could really use. It's called X27 Osprey. They have videos on YouTube. It picks up IR signals in drones on infantry. Can you imagine how expensive it is? I cannot even imagine. The price for the Nikon camera you showed comes out to over $800. That camera can be purchased for $600, Rick. Are they charging you more because you are in Ukraine? No, it's actually, the problem is that cost of the customs, if when you ship the camera that you will buy in US, for example, when you ship it to Ukraine, this will cost us not $800, of course, but around $750, and $50 the company that is selling it is also making. So of course they want to make some profits, but not that big ones. I guess the situation is not really well with customs. They take some, and of course with resellers, retailers. Yeah, so it costs us much more. It's been always here in Ukraine like this. It's been always like this, more expensive than in US. Everything is about 20 to 30% expensive. And even before the war, yeah. So it doesn't have to do anything with what? With someone being greedy or stuff. It works like that, I think. Maybe because someone is greedy also, but who knows? Who knows? Rick, great life. Until next time, says M. Davis. M. Davis, thank you so much for coming, and see you next time. Arriving late and still getting presents, Thank you so much thank you so much, Karen L. You people are wonderful, says Andreas Lech or Lech. I'm not sure. Sorry if I didn't pronounce it right, but yep, getting a gifted membership is always that you no, it's something that you can always get from one of our amazing community members. They are always very generous with those gifted memberships, and you guys actually helped me a lot with that. There's been a lot of members lately, and I'm very grateful for that. Now, Mr. Nobody says, Rick, I can relate to the exhaustion. I had a bicycle repair shop based on a 40-hour week. I put in 10 years of time in 4.5 years. I had to do everything. Oh my God. I'm sure you know some shit about exhaustion. Definitely. Bye, cats. Thank you for coming and thank you for being here with us today. See you next stream. Great stream, Rick. Have to leave now, says Anna. Anna, thank you so much. El Greco, I'll try to find a P900. It should be cheaper a bit. Okay, El Greco. Please let us know when you find it, or let me know, and I will let people know that you have found a cheaper one. Maybe we will correct the fundraiser jar for a smaller sum, and then what? Then we'll close that fundraiser earlier, maybe, if you wish so. But we'll see. It's up to you to decide. Oh, okay. I'm what? I want to show you more news. Pat Chelin was asking, Rick, are you meeting up with Andrew from Mercado next week? Yep, I will try to do that. I will message him. But I'm sure he's gonna be mega busy. Like he's probably not realizing all of the business he will get, but I will definitely try my best to make this meeting, to make this happening. I would love to see him. I liked our co-stream, and I'd like to have more, cooperation with him, and to know him better, and to know him personally. Of course, it's a great opportunity while he's here in Ukraine. Maybe just for an hour, but whatever. Nice will be a great opportunity. So, Anne Wilk just sent another $20 saying, thank you, El Greco. Good health. Yes, this is what we wish to our soldiers here in Ukraine. Yeah, Tane says to El Greco, well, the price for night vision is our problem. If I want to fundraise and give you money, will you stop me? Yeah, I guess we won't stop you, Tane, and I am actually thinking of making that huge fundraiser, even if the night vision costs $10,000. I guess there's nothing impossible for us, guys, right? We can do some more collaborations. We'll let people know our community and this channel, and they will be, maybe if they will be willing to donate. So there are no limits. We will be able to raise for a $10,000 night vision someday. Brandon does that. Brandon, for example, he's raising for multiple night visions per month. So someday maybe this channel will be that far. I'm really hoping, because my only wish is to support the armed forces as much as we can with yeah, Hubert, $10,000 well spent. They will save someone's lives. Actually, also there are some thermal visions that are that expensive, and El Greco was also telling me about one of those. So yeah, maybe we'll be raising for not only a night vision but a thermal vision, or just for thermal vision, to begin with. But we'll see. Anyway, we're raising money, as you can see, for a car that costs 300,000 hryvnias. Yeah, it's about $8,000. So $8,000 is manageable. We are doing this. So $10,000 not that far away. Everything is manageable and possible. We'll be there someday. We'll raise money for that one. I promise you, El Greco, even if you don't want to ask me to do that, I will do that someday. Oh, okay. The laser sights increase accuracy. Yeah, there's also something. Maybe El Greco will tell us something about that too. Let's see. Okay, so maybe a bit more news. Let's see the news. Okay, some of the soldiers been traveling around the front lines on the mono wheel. We call it like that. I'm not sure if you guys call it like that, but it's a wheel, one wheel, that is the soldier right in there on the front line. I was actually surprised. I thought it needs like a road that is paved. How do you call it? A straight road? But see, he's going on a field and just riding on the grass. It's crazy. I didn't know that you can do it on the wheel, on the mono wheel. But yeah, it's actually usable there on the front line. One of the soldiers impressed me with this. You can see he's just avoiding the rocks, and wow, he's an extreme guy with a rifle in his hand. Can you imagine him also shooting? It's gonna be just like in a video game. There are cheaper civil alternatives, of course. Yeah, thermal optics for military purpose is about 10K, I suppose, said El Greco. So I actually would like to raise money for a better one for the military purposes, because that's what you need, not some half measures, right? Yeah, so that soldier really impressed me. Have you seen some shit like that on the front line, El Greco? Those guys on monocular wheels, not monocular, sorry, mono wheel. Yeah, but this impressed me. I just wanted to show you this. Taiwan is helping us. They've gathered money and bought medical. Yeah, you see some buses, also some fire. Ah, shit, I forgot the word. I'm so tired of forgetting words. Fire brigade machines, yes, cars, and some emergencies, yes, emergency cars. Yeah, forgetting a lot of words right now. But yeah, Taiwan, thank you so much. You are the best there in China. I believe you're the real ones, the real China right now, because there are two Chinas, that, and both of them claim that they are the original China and the other one is occupied and all that stuff. But thank you so much, Taiwan, for helping us. Another video. Oh yeah, this one impressed me a lot, guys. Have you seen this one? Let me check the messages from you first. Charmaine, good to see you. Charmaine, yes, welcome. 8 Grant is a good job, Rick. Hang in there. It is a holiday in America and Canada, and school is out, so outdoors today. Meh, GTE M. Next time we love Ukraine, kill and orcs for me. Okay. Thank you for encouraging me and us. Okay. Good night, everyone, says Yvonne. Yvonne, thank you so much for coming today, and see you on the next stream. Yes, let's go. Let's get the thermal optics for El Greco. Shh, don't tell him. Yeah, we won't tell El Greco. He's not listening to us, and I know. Ambulance, yes. Irene, thank you so much. Not emergency, but ambulance. Oh my god, my English is bad today, but you are okay with that, right, guys? I'm sure of it. So, Rick, yeah, Yvonne got to go. See you on the next one. I'm amazed at the innovative and clear skills that Ukraine forces display. Yeah, I'm surprised too. Yes, let's go. Got it. Okay, so truck. Yeah, the fire truck. Thank you, Armand. Thank you for the tip. And it wasn't me saying I have to go now. See you all next week. See you next week. It wasn't me. If you can still hear me, thank you for another great stream and sleep well tonight. Thank you. Thank you. I like that you like this stream. Also, Japan is thought the World Bank loaning Ukraine 1.5 billion US dollars over 30 years. Sweet. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for that, Japan. Brandon and Max might be good to get info on what night vision will be most cost efficient for the task. Yeah, it's actually a great thing, and I wish that I will be able to do the co-stream with Brandon. I would love to get him here, and yeah, maybe some of you guys will help me contact him because I'd love to do a co-stream with him. So now I have a task for you. Well, only when you get back from your holiday, please have some good rest there, okay? Okay, China has fields of brand new EVs and bicycles that they made and registered to up their economy stats. Just sitting there rusting. Yeah, I didn't know that. Interesting. IVD, hi, how you doing? Okay, we have 69 viewers right now. At least I see that this number. And 185 likes. Can we get 200 today, guys? Please. This will be very appreciated. Yeah, guys, click on the green box if you can still see it. Okay, another video I wanted to show you guys. Please watch it with me. Let's go. So it's a front line. And there's a incoming, and soldiers are being
Выкапывай! Выкапывай!
being hit. The shell came close to them, and they've been covered with the ground. And one of the soldiers went completely on the ground. You see his head. The other one is starting digging him out. It's such a thriller, damn it.
Я намагаюся, я копаю.
He's saying, free my hand. The
Чекай, дай
other one
раскопаю.
says, wait, I'm digging out. And then he says, wait, let me dig you out, because I won't be able to get you out with just one hand.
Все нормально, живий. Можеш рухатись?
Придавило ще одну руку.
Пацани, розкапуйте зі свого боку.
The one that is under the ground, the soil, says, don't hurry up, I'm okay, I feel okay. The other one says,
Серега, все нормально, зараз витащу.
Та не спіши.
he said, don't hurry.
Нормально чувствую.
I feel myself good.
Братан, давай. Руку шевелить. Давай, братан.
Crazy. Yeah, his second hand is out. And they're almost there.
Поможу там, блядь.
Пошел.
Almost there, yes. He's almost out. And another incoming. God damn it. There's such a crazy stuff happening there on the front line. This is crazy. I love that we both all of us guys watch this one today. It helps us. It gives us the perspective on how it could be on front line. How you can just get on the ground. And I've actually heard I've heard some stories from Russian prisoners of war when they were covered with soil from incomings, when they were constantly under the ground. So that happens to all the soldiers there, whether they're occupiers, filthy, stupid occupiers, or our amazing soldiers. So I just received another 10 coffees to El Greco, Slava Ukraini. So it was Elvar's daughter. Elvar's daughters, thank you so much for 10 coffees. This will go to El Greco's fundraiser. Awesome. And we do what? We continue. Thank you for watching this video with me, guys. I hope you liked it. And I'm logging into the PayPal to see if we have some updates. If we have some new donations that were probably not notified. Nope, no new donations. We keep going. Okay. Okay, guys, let me see. Wow, he was wedged in. Yeah, that's crazy. No man left behind. Slava soldatam i Ukrainie heroям. Yes, Duncan Stewart. Indeed, glory to heroes. This is like a Russian election. 95 people and 167 votes. Yeah, that's funny. But you know that people come and go here, and we currently have you know how it works. Nice joke. Nice joke. 196 likes. We're so close to 200, guys. Maybe we can do it. I'm sure that we can. Please give the stream a like. Okay. Let me get back to the news. Thanks, Rick, says Hubert. You're welcome. Alvar's daughter. Yes, thank you very much. Anna, is it you? Alvar's daughter? I tried to send $20 to PayPal several times, but didn't work at first. I think I finally managed. Could you check? Yes, I will check. Let me see. Oh, I just checked before, right? But no, still not. But yeah, it's Alvar's daughter. Should be there, right? Still not. Still no. But maybe we'll get a bit later. Get there, I mean. Gotta head out now. By Rick and everyone else here, says Charlie. Charlie, we were happy to have you here with us today. You're amazing. Have a great week. And see you on the next one. And also check the mods channel on Discord more often. We need your opinion there too. Please get there because you're one of our moderators and I really need your support too there sometimes. Thank you. Okay, let me check. PayPal, no, still no $20 from you. Anna Holmgren, sorry. Okay, so what new messages we have there? I once left 7 comments with 7 words each. Was hard. Oh yeah, I can imagine. It is hard sometimes. Jade, so glad that didn't fly over everyone's head. Yeah. That was a lucky case, by the way. So, I'm sorry, guys. I would love to finish the stream earlier today, as we usually do. It's a holiday there, and you definitely have to have some stuff to do. But currently, we have $858.90. We're still not on 1,000. Of course, we have about $130 there on Buy Me a Coffee, maybe even more already. But it's still not 1,000. It's about 950, 90, right? Almost there though. So yeah, we have 200 likes. Thank you, guys. We just reached it, and we gotta get back to news. Maybe something else that I wanted to show you. Yeah, here's a memorial. You've seen it in Alena's video. It's terrible terroristic attack. Another one, just one of the many. Russians must pay for everything they did. So Kakhovka Dam, the water pulled off. The water backed up, and now we can see the ruins of Kakhovka Dam that were underwater. You can see it there. And another, yeah, ecocide act made by Russians, committed by Russians, and it's just terrible. And I'm just tired today. Go to bed, Rick, says Tane. Yeah, I think I will be indeed finishing the stream earlier today, and I will just thank you all for donations. But maybe something super interesting that we need to see. Let me check. Yeah, so Russians created another dam to, I guess, explode it later and to, flood more. The satellite scan near occupied Tokmak shows us, actually in Tokmak itself, Tokmak, not Tokmak, Tokmak itself, that it is another dam appeared there. There was no dam before some time ago. Okay, J Dam. The music, stop it. J Dam started being used. These are big explosions, and it's in Verkhnyo-Troitsky in Donetsk Oblast. So you guys see how big explosion is, and I have some other videos. So the double of Putin was going to Dagestan, if I'm not mistaken, maybe Chechnya, somewhere there. He was there and he was touching people, so it's definitely, obviously, not the real Putin, because real Putin will never touch people, would never touch people, because he's too afraid, and people who come to visit him must take quarantine for a week to just be in one room with him, and I won't ever believe that this dude is the real Putin. I actually kind of half believe that he has doubles, but yeah, this is another indication that probably he has some doubles. Suzanne was saying what? Let me check. Charmaine was saying sent a little for the truck. I wish it could be more. Thank you, Charmaine. Have you sent it to the PayPal? Let me check. Maybe before, you mean? Maybe it's still not there. Oh, maybe to the fundraiser jar itself. Yeah, 100 hryvnias. Thank you so much. I see the fundraiser updated. I wasn't posting it anywhere before, but tomorrow I'll be posting it on my work and also in my social networks. We're going to definitely be raising it also there. Money for it, yes, for this fundraiser. Mr. Nobody says, Rick, I like to say that Vladimir Putin only exists through multiple doppelgangers. Yeah, probably there's a possibility that the real Putin is already dead. Who knows? So maybe there are only doubles. Who knows? Okay. What's the PayPal? Asks Jennifer. Yeah, we haven't been posting it for some time today. Let me post it again. Just give me a second. It's there in the description of the stream. It's always there, so you know. So let me check it. The description, I will send it here anyway. Here's my PayPal. It's my email actually, so you can see it in here. Yeah, you see it on the stream, you see it in the chat, and you can find it in the description. Please donate if you have the opportunity. Jennifer, me and El Greco will really appreciate that, because we need to close that fundraiser up. Definitely. I mean, it only started today, but today I had some kind of Irish accent, or maybe a Scottish one today. Will you help me with that one? It was an episode of one. Jennifer, and hit your gift button. There may be some left. Yeah, guys. Don't forget to hit the gift button, because sometimes they are just lying. They're waiting for the members. Yeah, for the people to get the membership. Why doesn't the army of the US and other countries send thermal sights and binoculars? Yeah, I wonder too. Well, why? It would be so fucking helpful if US sent that. But it's not in the list. They send only heavy weapons. Interesting. Rick, you must get enough rest. Take vitamin B and possibly a multivitamin. I would definitely ask my friend Halina, who is the volunteer, you know her, to give me some prescription for that. I know that I don't need prescription, but she's a doctor and she will definitely tell me what of them I need. Yes. Have you traveled abroad? Where would you like to visit post-war? Oh my God, I would love to visit every country. There's actually an invitation from Barry Monday, who's here on stream. Maybe he's sleeping right now, but he's always here anyway. Yeah, to come to Australia and of course the Nordic countries like Norway. Tone was calling, yeah, and saying that there's going to be a place to stay. Of course, Norway is definitely a place that I want to visit. United States, no doubt. Actually, every country except probably North Korea and China too. I don't want to go to China. Well, but Taiwan, I could go to Taiwan. So yeah, probably almost every country in the world. Of course, I won't be able to live that much, but after the war, I'll try my best to travel as much as I can and to be seeing new places. So, yeah, that's my dream. That's actually my dream to visit as many countries as I will be able to until I die. That's it. That's the answer to your question. I wrote your email wrong. My fault. I'll try again PayPal. Thank you, Anna. Thank you very much for trying. Type my email there, guys, and yeah, and I'm getting even more tired. So waiting for the nation from Anna Holmgren, and when we receive it, we will do the redirection of money from my PayPal to the jars to both fundraisers, and then I'll be finishing the stream. Anna H, it will show up as Yaroslav N. Yes, it's Yaroslav. It's my full name. The short name of Yaroslav is Yarik, and the short of Yarik is Rick. Rick, yes. Irene S says, great dream. I'd love to go to Australia. Yeah, I would love to go to many, many countries. It's actually my dream. Yeah, it was my dream for a long time to travel more and to yeah, Karen is showing sigh. It's not because you're bored, right? It's because you see in me being tired and sighing. Hey, Anna Holmgren, I just received your $20. Thank you very much. So this is it, guys, right? I currently have $878 on my PayPal. This is it. Is that all? No one else want to donate? If you don't, we're gonna be redirecting this money right here, right now on the stream, and you will see how they will update the progress bar. Staying hydrated is very important. Could you show the new truck, the Goal? Sounds cool. My V6 Hyoda goes 100 miles per hour right on AC/DC. That's cool, but I don't actually get the question, sorry. Suzanne is saying, Nils, I'm glad I'm not ready yet. 36 hours. I finally ate, went to bed about 4 hours after. Yeah. Okay, got it. What did I miss? I missed Nils? Messages from Nils. Yeah, I missed messages from Nils. Nils, hello, how you doing? Sorry that I wasn't replying to any of your messages. It's a bit hard today to keep up with all of them. It's of course it's not that hard as on the previous stream when we had 300 people in here, but it is hard anyway because I'm tired. Okay, so don't do any financial transactions on email. It can be seen quite easily, even encrypted. Okay, but yeah, we're risking here, unfortunately. But I have many, also many, how do you call them? Defense systems implied there with the mail and all that stuff. So I think we're safe. I hope we're safe. Thank you for the advice, though. We got to think about some other way to receive donations someday. Definitely. Yeah. What is an email transaction? It's actually not an email transaction. It's a PayPal transaction. It's just a mail that's been used. That's a good correction. You are tired, Rick. Could listen to you all day. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. It's all a risk online. Yeah, it's always a risk. You always risk with that. Every Yaroslav I ever knew is Slava. Victoria Obi, I don't like Slava, though. I like either Yaroslav or Rick. Maybe Yarik also, but for some reason I never liked Slava from my childhood. Yeah, I never liked Slava. That's it. Well, they were talking about emailing the PayPal to his email address or something didn't catch the full transcript. Ah, yeah. Got it. What you're talking about, but no, we're not doing that, I guess. Rick, do not read everything. We are tired. Shoot, Mads, Ben, we are tired. You mean you're tired from me reading everything, or what? Because it's a bit, what do you call it, disappointing to hear that. But yeah, I'm thinking negativity right now. I gotta. Okay, I'm not gonna read everything, guys. Let me check if I missed some news, some more interesting or important news. But Zelensky's actually started doing some specials about the patches, and I like this one, and we'll definitely talk about more of this later. What else important? Yeah, this was 1 year of the attack that Russians did in Kremenchuk. Remember the one that they've attacked a shopping mall with a rocket? Let's watch the video from last year. This was terrible, actually. First time I've seen the rocket hidden. Now it's gonna be slowed down. Look at this. This is a huge fucking rocket hidden the shopping mall. Oh my god. Many people died there, and this was a year since this terroristic attack. You can see the video from another angle, and the blast wave is massive, and you see the debris flying all over the place into the water. I just wanted to show you this again, so we will remember how Russia is doing this, how it terrorizes us. Ukraine. The bomb fallen somewhere in Voronezh during the so-called demo coup by Prigozhin. This is crazy. How they bomb their own people. Well, that's it. I guess Russians are. They didn't. Some of them, a lot of them, don't have much brains, because this dude is looking inside a tank's what do you call this thing? Gun, right? Inside a tank's gun. Rick, you're a great guide in this endeavor. Sorry, I don't remember what this word means. Please rest and recover until next time. Yeah, I definitely need to recover until next time. But I'm also announcing that I'm gonna try to do my best to finish the next dub until the next Saturday, and I'm planning to post it on next Saturday. Almost all the translation is done. I just need to voice over it. So yeah, I'm announcing it, guys. The next dub will be coming next Saturday if I won't die from the rocket. Everything is as planned. Maybe some other things will be happening. I hope not. I hope everything will go as planned. Armand is saying, Rick, hi, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for the video you showed earlier. Ukraine nature is is a very beautiful. Yeah, you saw the videos there in the feed. I hate how Russia destroyed it. Yeah, I hate it too. I'm so sad to see how devastated our nature is, and I really want to see it. Everything is blossoming again. Okay, Rick, this is why more air defense systems and aircraft are needed for Ukraine. Yeah, definitely. Very needed. Olivia is the most popular chosen girl name now, says Norm Lee. What are you talking about, guys? Had to step away for a bit. Back. Sekai, welcome back. How you doing, Sekai? Sekai, I'm reporting that we've managed to raise, let me tell you. Hey, by the way, Jennifer just set another $30. Thank you very much, Jennifer. Without any comment, I guess. Jennifer, who are you there in the chat? Let us know, please. $30. No sound? Guys, you cannot hear me or what? Is everything working fine? Because I see the message from Susa saying there's no sound. Refresh works. I see people are dropping off because of that. I think I have some problems with my internet again, unfortunately. Jennifer, thank you. Jennifer, I guess. Jennifer, it's you. Yeah, it's your $30 now. Yes, is a thing you're doing. Okay, I'll translate this word. Yeah, Jennifer, I see you have the same name there on PayPal. I'm sorry, I'm just a bit confused when I'm tired. Yes, Jennifer, very much for $30. So, Sekai, I'm reporting $908.90 been raised. And we are, I guess we're redirecting them from my PayPal to the jar. Also, we have around $150, maybe $140 on Buy Me Coffee, and I will be withdrawing them on Wednesday and sending them to the jar for El Greco's fundraiser later. Yeah, that's it. On Wednesday when I'll receive it. Let's do the closing of the of the fundraiser for the pickup truck. Let's update it. 280,625 hryvnias. Let me count how much do we need for it. But first, I'm gonna be doing two parts. Sending money from my PayPal to my card. First one is gonna be $500, I guess. Oh no, let's do it $600 so we can close it in one payment. $600, sending it to my card. Yeah, 21,941 hryvnias I'm sending it to my card right now. Whew. Exhaustion, that's how it feels. Oh my God, I need to sleep more today than I usually do. I'm good, just crazy busy. My life is jammed into a moving vehicle this weekend. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I know that you're moving, right, Sekai? Have a safe and successful moving. Okay, so I've sent first $600. Yes. And we still have to send $308. So first 600 are being sent, and let me make the final donation for the pickup truck in here. Ooh, so we gotta put there. Let me count. 1900. No, thousand. Sorry, 19,375 hryvnias. Probably, yeah, 74 at 22 to make it even, right? Okay, another $15 from our friend Secular Sekai. Thank you very much, Sekai. $15. Rick, I hope you can get some rest today and feel better. Thank you very much, CDY. I really hope for that too. Tomorrow is going to be a hard working day, and yeah, I need to rest because of that. Whew, $15 more. And yeah, this payment, I need to make this payment. Let me do it. Let me scan it. So first, we're going to close the fundraiser for the pickup truck. I'm lucky to have you guys helping me do this and making such a great contribution. Okay. Hey, I accidentally changed the sum. Just give me a second. 19, 300, and 74, 22. Sending it, saying, from Rick, the Ukrainians community. Heroям Slava. Heroям Slava. So it's gonna be 300,000 hryvnias. Right now, the progress bar should update. Yes, we've updated it. 10 cents more. Woohoo! We even outnumbered it. Some people are dropping off, I see, but it's also to see all of this, to see how we guys are contributing. No, how we are sending these money to the fundraiser jar for the transparency. Congratulations, guys. We did it. 300,000 hryvnias, more than $8,000 being raised in, I guess, a month, maybe a bit more. So yeah, I hope you are getting better and get rest. Thank you, guys. No internet problems. Guys, you are having some problems, and I see you guys are dropping off. I'm sorry, my internet's been shit lately. Maybe I need to how do you call it, hardware reset my router again. That's it. So now the second transfer of money. Let me check how much I need to keep in there. Okay, $323.90. I need to send it to my card. Just a second. 323.90. Yes. Yeah, thank you, moderators. I see your messages, guys, but I'm still busy with some many money transfer. Yes. Whew. So it's gonna be. Let me count. 21,941 minus 19,374 plus 11,845. So it's 14,412 for El Greco's fundraiser for stocks for the rifles and the camera. Great result, guys. 14,000 are gonna be sent right now. Give me a minute. Okay, brother, we're sending you 14,412. Amazing, guys, you are awesome. Thank you for all your donations today, and still gonna be more after I withdraw those money from Buy Me a Coffee. Also plus 50 gonna be from the last week from Suzanne, and my camera doesn't want me to see this one. Okay, send in the same commentary from Rick the Ukrainians community. Okay. Slava Ukraini, друже. I will add this one. Yes, druže is a friend, and I love to support my friend when my friend needs it. So, guys, you see the progress bar just updated. 14,512 hryvnias were raised, 17% in just one stream. Amazing job, guys. We closed the first fundraiser, and this one has been updated on 17%. Yeah, so 17% more, from 0 to 17% this time. Great job, everyone. Yeah, so I missed all your messages because I was busy busy with the money transfer, but I definitely gotta go to sleep. You see how exhausted I am. And I just want to read a couple of last messages. For example, who? Rick. Annie says, "Лягай спати, сину." Mama Annie каже голосно. Like, "Лягай спати!" Yes? Досить сидіти за комп'ютером. Thank you, Annie. Thank you. It's very caring and funny also. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. And all of your support, guys, is very appreciated. I need to go to sleep. This was Mr. Nobody says, maybe Rick fell asleep on the keyboard. I once fell asleep standing up after working for 52 hours straight. Oh my god, 52 hours. He'll still wound? Yeah, wound from the stream. He'll still wound from the stream, I think. But who knows, guys? Can usually sleep anywhere. Good night, all. Yeah, good night, guys. Sekai says, Rick, in addition, some random Christmas here, you should play the hoop song. Okay. Rick, thanks, Rick. Sleep well. Okay, guys, that's it. Messages keep coming. I won't end the stream anytime now. If I will read all of them, you know how it works. But I will be reading a couple of them after I finish the stream because the chat is still active and I'm able to do it. Maria, thank you for being here. Suzanne and Hale, Michael Michaels, Louis Highsmith, OCT, EL, Hoops, Charmaine, Suzanne.